Hello and welcome to episode 129 of In PS We Trust, a PlayStation podcast. My name's Davey and joined with me to my left, as is common at the moment, is the fine wine himself, Mr. Philippoy.
Yes, once again, we're back in your house.
We are.
Recording together, which has been quite pleasant, hasn't it?
It's been novel.
Yeah.
It's been novel. It's been nice, and the audience are really enjoying it. And I gotta say, as long as Phil's having internet problems, it is here to stay. And to my left, than Phil, is young Master Spencer. How you doing, my mate?
Good, mate. Good. Back again. I'll tell you what, local. It is just nice, isn't it?
It is really
it
nice.
is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. Nice to see you, boys.
So thank you, Sky.
Yeah.
Thank you for
cheers,
delaying
Sky.
my internet.
Cheers. I gotta say, audience, there's a couple of things. Whenever we do it live, there's always the odd issue that does crop up, right? And we don't know until after we've recorded it. So apologies in advance if any of the audio or visual side isn't where we need it to be. Just covering our bases, right? I'm getting sick of going into the comments on Spotify and being like, I'm really sorry, blah, 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 blah. We've tested everything beforehand. It all seems fine. So long may that continue. But guys, we have got an absolute stacked old episode today, a juicer, some may say. And this episode is kind of a normal style of the show, but it feels like we got a lot of returning segments that seem to be happening in quite quick succession.
Sure.
It seems like every other episode at the moment, we're doing either a Shag, Marry, Kill or a Safe Possible Crazy. Today is a Safe Possible Crazy day because our main topic of the day today is the rumored, and it is rumored at this stage of us recording, we're recording on Sunday the 8th of February, that there's a state of play apparently happening this upcoming week.
Apparently.
Now it's had enough fire that I think we are quite safe doing this topic.
But it's fun either way.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't happen.
Yeah, true.
It can just carry on to the next state of play.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and
true.
it's more shots as well, boys.
Yeah,
of course.
exactly.
on.
So yeah, Jeff Grubb's been coming out saying that Grubbinator has been going out. Now, and there was a while, for those who haven't listened to the show very much, I used to keep a tally for Jeff Grubb predictions, but it was just getting too much that he got right. So
you were just losing.
Yeah. So I just kind of climbed off that high horse, and now I just kind of believe what was coming out. And the state of play has been rumored not just by him, but several other people for this week. So we're going on the basis that is true, and that is our topic for today. So thank you for joining us on this adventure, because we got a lot to go through, and we're going to kick it off today with a question like we always do.
Let's do it.
So today's question comes from Twitter, right? And the question itself is a kind of classic. We've done similar ones to this before.
Oh, right.
This is, which potion would you drink, right? So you've got several choices here, and the audience have written in. So after we come through our answers, we'll tally back to the audience, right?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Which potion would you drink? Green, stay young forever. Blue, breathe in the sea.
I mean,
yeah.
okay.
Black, become invisible anytime. Red, $1 billion in cash. And purple is time travel anytime. Now, before we get to answering it, I'll let you guys in on something that happened to me this weekend, right? So
Okay.
Friday, I was at the pub local to me, and you guys have been to that pub. You know what it's like. It's a small pub.
Yeah,
everyone
cozy.
it's cozy. Now we were on a table, me and Karen, for four, and there was just two of us. So two people came to join. Like two middle-age, say 50 odd, around about there.
It's one of those bars, isn't it, where you put your keys in the middle?
It's not. It's not one of those. It's not one of those.
Okay.
It's an old style.
Because I left with someone different when I went there.
That's crazy.
It's an old style country pub, right?
Yes,
so
it is. It's very nice, and they do great pizzas as well. Shout out the
Great pizzas.
They do. Yeah, the Bush is class. So we were over there, and these people came to join, and I was 4 or 5 pints in at this point, right? And Karen went outside for a vape, and she was gone for what seemed like forever. And turns out she was just gassing. My missus loves a yap, right? She absolutely loves it. So she was out there, and she thinks she was gone for 10 minutes. No fucking way. It got to the point where I was so bored waiting there that I was like speaking to the guy next to me.
Yeah.
And he was like, what do you do? Blah, 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 blah. And get on to work and then get on to podcast stuff. And he's like, oh, so what's your podcast about? I was like, oh, PlayStation. He's like, oh, I don't really know too much. I was like, no worries. I said, we always start with a question. So I can ask you the question that I'm doing this week if you want. And so I trialed this question on him.
Nice.
And his answer,
Did it shock you?
it was so shit. It was so shit. And so then I started I started asking him other questions we'd done on the podcast before.
Yeah.
So I asked him about what's the biggest animal he can kill, right?
Okay.
Did you ask him your
Barehanded.
mum and your dad question?
I did not ask him about that.
mate.
No, I did not ask that. But I asked him the biggest animal he can kill,
Yeah.
and I was now a couple more pints in than I was when I started this conversation, and I got I got very impassioned, right? And I made him very awkward because I was like, "What's the biggest animal you could kill barehanded?" And he was like, "I don't know, rabbit." I was like, "Get real, bro." I was like, "Rabbit?" I was like, "Kill a rabbit with no hands, mate." I'm like, "What the hell?" And he's like, "I don't know, maybe a dog." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Maybe a dog." I was like, "You could definitely kill a dog." And then he was like, "Oh, I got attacked by a dog before
Never.
on a beach."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What type of dog was it?"
Hmm.
And he was like, "Oh, it's a pit bull." And I was like, "Wow, what did it do?" And it basically, and this does go somewhere, the story, but it grabbed him on the leg, right? Like on the groin. And I was like, "What, were you sitting down?" He was like, yeah. Like I was sitting down, it just run up like away from its owner and bit me on the leg.
Hmm.
And I was like, what do you do about it? And he's like, "Well, I just raised my other leg while I was sat down and just tried to kick it off." And I
Oh.
was like, "Bro, you're classic prey." I was like, that kind of behavior is prey material. I was like, you've got no leverage sitting down. I was like, what are you thinking? I was like, he's there. Why didn't you just like choke it out or punch it or something? Why are you kicking it with your other leg from a sat position?
Or podcast classic, go straight for the eyes.
Straight for
Exactly.
the
If
eyes,
it's
bro.
on your groin, it's hanging on to you and you're trying to kick it off. What if the thing that it's hanging on to comes off with it?
Exactly. Nuts
Bro.
behavior.
Oh my God,
And
dangerous.
he did not like me calling him classic prey material.
Did he not?
No, he was like, I was like, you did not use your head in this scenario. You did not. I was like, you went into a blind panic and you're kicking it with the other leg. I was like, did it do anything? He's like, no. And I was like, of course it didn't do anything. What do you mean? And the guy's like, I think we're going to go.
Never.
Yeah.
They left.
They left. Karen came back in.
But imagine, right, sat in the pub and you overhear this conversation.
Yeah.
What animal could you kill? And they start talking about kicking dogs. You two in the pub must look like right weirdos.
Maybe, yeah. But I mean, it's one of those pubs where one of those conversations probably happens all the time, you know? And
Ooh.
to be fair, I think the person I was speaking to he wasn't a local. He
Right.
was a Bristolian. Yeah,
A person from Bristol.
a person from
So you
Bristol.
chose your prey as well.
So yeah, he was like a visitor to these parts. He doesn't know how it works,
he
right?
ain't coming back.
No, he ain't come back again. But yeah, anyway, the basic, where I was going with this is that this guy has terrible choice, right?
Mhm.
So he picked one of these potions, which I won't divulge now.
Yeah.
And he also, when he was being really attacked by a dog, decided in a seating position to use his other leg to kick it off. Terrible choices, right? Some people just shouldn't have
Legs.
shouldn't have a choice, mate.
Shouldn't have choices.
Some people
yeah.
just shouldn't be alive, I reckon.
Oh
like,
my
if
God.
it
They're
was-
just followers in life, aren't they?
yeah,
People
Prey,
who don't
bro.
make
Classic-
choices.
classic herd behavior.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly right. So be careful, because if any of you boys pick the same potion, I will let you know that you pick the same one as this prey
Okay.
human. All right.
Yeah.
So Spence, do you want to kick us off? What potion are you going to go for?
I feel like I always kick us off on these, do I not?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Oh, go on.
Oh, thank you very much.
I know my answer, but I want to hear yours.
Okay, well we're gonna run through them again. Okay, so we got green, stay young forever. Well, guys, you know my answer already. I get better with age, so I
That's
don't
true.
want to stay young. If anything, I want to grow up because I'm 41 now, and this is the best year of my life.
Well,
I
there you
can't
go.
wait till 42.
Oh my God.
Imagine what 43 is going to be like.
The finest wine imaginable.
This-
Bro.
Of course, there's going to be a point where my life plateaus, but
Yeah.
at the moment, it's just been on a steady upwards trajectory. So stay young forever? No, thank you. I'm tipping that down the sink.
All right.
Breathe in the sea. Now, I don't see where that would come in that useful, apart from when I'm in the sea, which is never.
Innit? Yeah.
So let's skip over that one.
Also, if you're in a pool, you drown.
Yeah. All fresh water.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only in the sea.
Ass.
A lake, a bath,
A
yeah.
river.
a swimming pool. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
all
dead.
death traps.
Yeah.
A
potentially.
really strong water gun.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you're
can't breathe
dead.
through it, can
Yeah.
you? No, dead. You could probably just breathe through your nose, couldn't you, if you're getting squirted in the mouth with a water pistol? But I don't know. Maybe we'll have to try that out on a future podcast. Okay, black. Become invisible at any time. And okay, this one's come up a few times, I think, in other questions when we talked about superhero powers.
Yeah,
So I'm going to put that one in the maybe pile.
All right.
Okay, because that's got some advantages.
I don't like that the become invisible anytime potion, the one that could be used for crime, is coloured black.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
It should be a transparent liquid.
It should. Yeah. There's some negative connotations there, like as if being black is the one that's most likely to be, being invisible is never going to be a good thing, is it? You're not doing anything
No.
good with invisible.
You're either wanking or robbing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Both.
exactly. Yeah, both.
You know,
Ideally,
Both,
both.
yeah,
Some
both.
people who work at a bank's quite hot, right?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not? You're in there. You've never wanked off in a bank vault before, maybe, and so you go in there, invisible, wank off.
You got to try it. It's
Yeah.
like when you buy a new house, you've got to try every room.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know which one's got that right. What's that? The yin and yang being
Feng
right.
shui.
Yeah,
That's
the feng
one.
shui. Feng
Yeah.
shui.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
And of course, with this one, it just says become invisible at any time. Does that mean forever?
I imagine you can control it. I imagine it gives
Oh.
you invisibility.
So it's
to
not
be,
just
yeah.
I drink it and then I become invisible,
randomly,
and that's it, and that's me done.
Yeah, no. I
Like
imagine
like the
it's-
other ones, if I drank the potion, I would stay at 41 because I can't regress as such.
Yeah,
Breathe in the sea, I drink it, then forever I can breathe in the sea.
Yeah.
It's not affecting breathing normal air,
no,
so I don't have to live, like
Under-
Aquaman
yeah,
or
no, no.
Neymar under the sea
no.
with
I think you're
Sebastian the
fine.
crab. That's not what that means. No,
I think you're cool.
you can switch them on and off.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Right. One that you probably can't switch on or off until you spend that money is the billion
That's
Billion,
a billion.
yeah.
dollars, and that's very important because there's a lot less than the pound. Not as strong these days, but it's climbing.
It's quite a sizable amount of cash.
We
though.
won't get into
That in
politics,
pound,
right?
I'm
But,
curious about that.
Yeah, maybe it's not as strong as it could be at the moment, and that's just in cash.
Yeah.
And cash is very difficult to spend. I've had 20 quid in my pocket for at least 3 months.
Do you reckon the tax man would have a problem
Cash, mate.
if you were
Cash
to
in
pay that
hand.
in
Cash in
to a
hand.
bank account?
Who would do that? That's
Go
ridiculous.
to pay it in.
If you get paid cash in hand, mate, keep it down the back of the
Yeah, but
sofa or under your bed.
Do you reckon?
You don't trust a banker.
Do you reckon the tax man would understand though? If you're like, look, I drank
drank
this
this
red
juice,
potion and I
yeah.
gained this money in. And do you reckon they'd
May-
be like, well, all right.
Do you think
Maybe
as
I'll-
well, actually, do
Go
you
on.
think that whole liquid equates to a bill? So you could have a sip and get 100 grand.
No, I imagine it's one of those things that you got to neck it all.
Yeah.
And as soon as it's finished, like every drop, then all of a sudden,
Like in
It, like,
Hercules.
appears, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
And what I was going to say is maybe I'll try that. Next time I go into the bank and I'm banking some money that I've got cash in hand, I'll say I drank a red potion and it appeared.
could do.
And see if that washes with the banker.
Try it.
We'll see.
Try
We'll
it.
see.
They'd be like, oh, we've had a few billionaires come in this week.
Recently, yeah. Yeah. People are drinking a lot of red potions. That one I'm not convinced by. And then, of course, the last one, the purple one, time travel anytime. So I'm assuming, again, I could turn this on and off.
Yep.
And I can travel back, I can travel forward,
Yep.
and I can travel back to the present.
Yep.
But of course, you could cause a lot of problems, couldn't you?
You
Butterfly
could.
effect.
With
of
that
course.
one. And you
You
could
could.
ruin a lot of people's lives. So with great power comes great responsibility with that one.
Very true.
So that one probably is a maybe, but you'd have to be a lot more careful, wouldn't you? So I've got 2 maybes. I've got 2 that I've said no straight out. And then the cash I feel is just the pussy answer.
Okay. So what are you going for?
Probably the invisible.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think I'd probably go the invisible one. Just purely because it would only affect me.
Yeah.
You know? The time travel, I could kill everybody and end the world. With invisibility, I'm only ever going to, benefit me.
I think it affects the people you're spaffing on, mate, on the bus.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. All Robin.
Invisible spaff.
I don't think it's
I don't think it
invisible
would.
once it leaves.
And
mate.
you'd have to be fully naked.
I don't
all
think
the
that's how it
time.
works.
You'd have to be. Is this like Fantastic Four invisibility, where like depending if you had a suit,
Mm.
it's invisible with you, or do you have to be fully naked?
Well,
Because I imagine it's naked.
what if it could be like Fantastic Four, where it's whatever you were wearing at the time of drinking the pot. But the issue
Yeah,
is, as soon as you
gets
take it off, good luck finding it.
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
What you could do is just splash a bit of potion on a pair of shorts.
Yeah. But as Spence said, as soon as you
You have to drink the whole thing.
as soon as you take it off, though, you can't find it again.
Yeah, it's invisible.
You'd have to have one of those little heaters in your pocket so that you can then put on thermal goggles and then find it. Yeah, it gets a bit more complicated.
You take off all your invisible clothes, you put them in the corner, and you walk in, and you're like, da, 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 whoa, and then trip over. You'd find them eventually, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I guess
Because
so.
they're there. They're just invisible.
Yeah, yeah.
You just have to
I mean,
precariously hang them up.
it's hard enough finding something. You know, like when your missus says, "Oh, can you go and grab this for me? It's upstairs." And for whatever reason, I think as just men, we just cannot seem. And maybe I'm speaking on behalf of the male race here, but whenever Karen says to me, "Can you go upstairs and find this? It's in my cupboard in blah blah blah." She gives
Yeah.
me perfect instructions. It ain't there.
No,
It just
Oh,
ain't
yeah,
there.
yeah,
And
Cannot
as
see it.
soon as she goes up there, she's like, "It was right here," and it was right in front of my face somehow. But I swear it didn't exist. I ain't finding invisible shorts, bro. No way. No
Well,
way.
just
These
have-
things aren't invisible and I can't find them, you know?
Yeah,
Just
but then
have to go
Karen will find
naked.
them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, maybe get a woman on it. So you're going invisible.
I'm gonna go black potion. I'm gonna drink that
Okay.
down. Become invisible at any time, so I don't have to use it.
No.
It might be a bit of a party trick.
Oh, fair enough. Like with the One Ring with Bilbo Baggins when he's like,
Yeah.
time for me to leave now.
Yeah.
And then just disappears.
Then it's done. So
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
ever get into a bit of trouble when I'm out and about,
You can use it.
slip the ring on, or drink the potion, press the button, whatever I've got to do
Yeah.
to be able to turn invisible. Or if I just need, a little top up on my bank account and I want a Ferrari.
I'd like it to be something that goes totally against it being invisible for you to activate it, like command word. You know, like with Shazam.
Invisible now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Turning invisible.
That's what I'd like it to be. Yeah. Just to make it just extra complicated. But what are you going for, Spence? What's your choice?
Just on that, right? If
Go on.
I'm there, say I'm in a bank, and suddenly I go, I'm turning invisible now, and then people turn around and I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what I say, does it?
No.
It's
But
only-
you'd also feel like a dick, wouldn't you?
It's only if it doesn't work.
Yes, yeah.
If it wears off at any point.
True.
When you're mid-wank. Oh, no.
In a bank.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
As you said,
I get
hot
wank,
wank
mate.
teller.
Bank
Yeah,
wank.
Bank wank.
Bank wank, bro.
Over to you, Spence.
The forbidden fruit.
I'll be honest. So we've talked through all the options. I was on the side of the money until I realized it's in cash.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
think that just gives you a bit of trouble, doesn't it? I think the only two real choices here are time travel or invisible.
Okay.
But like you guys have said, cause and effect, time travel, you could save the world.
You could.
Yes.
What am I more likely to do? Not save the world, I think. I think if I
Yes.
used the time travel, I'd be safe with it. I would just use it to go relive my favorite memories. And that's all I'd use it for.
Okay.
And then maybe
From
go
afar.
But you
You-
wouldn't be reliving your past
do I
choices,
not
would you?
become myself at the time?
Oh, I guess you would. Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
not another Spence or an alternate
No,
dimension?
Because you're not going in a machine to travel to the past. It's you yourself. You are the
yeah,
machine,
I reckon
so
you
you'd
probably
go
do. Your
back.
conscious, like Days of Future Past time travel,
Yeah, exactly like that.
like that. But then if you were to go further back, then obviously you can't take over anything, so you are physically going back to that time where you wouldn't have existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's that. Yeah. So like Days of Future Past time travel.
Yeah, I think of it as if you can't go back before your time.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Because you'd want to go back and see a dinosaur.
I'm
Wouldn't
not
you?
bothered.
I would, because at least then I'd know like how wrong we've got it. You know?
Yeah,
'Cause
what if
we-
you get
we're
your
kinda
dates
guessing.
wrong, bro? What if you
Pardon?
get your dates wrong? You end up freaking time traveling back, meet your You're like, fuck.
Well, that'd be grim.
Well,
But then you just try and travel
travel
forward,
forward.
again.
Yeah, get out of there
yeah.
quickly.
And just like on the Loki series, that's a perfect time because you can't really do anything to affect anything.
That's true.
Unless you watch The Simpsons, and Homer does this when he has a toaster that allows him to time travel, and he goes into the past and he steps on, I think it's a butterfly, right?
Of course it is.
For the butterfly
Yeah,
effect.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
he travels forward, and then I think the episode ends with everybody made out of donuts. I might have made that part up
Oh wow!
in the
okay.
end.
Massive change.
Yeah. So I don't know how the butterfly affected
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
how scientific that episode was. I'll be honest. I don't know
It's
how
where
much
I
research.
get 99% of my knowledge, Spence,
Yeah.
is The Simpsons.
Yeah, I don't know how much they planned that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
A lot of stuff they say comes true.
it
yes,
does.
that's very true.
It is
That's
true.
a fair point. You got me there, actually.
There we
A lot of what they say comes true. I don't know. I think the best choice is invisibility. I think it's the most sensible one.
Wow.
Like you said, it's yourself.
Yeah.
You guys shocking me here with this.
But I'm to and fro between that and time travel. But I think I would go invisibility. I think it has the most potential use that doesn't destroy the world.
So for me, lads, I'm going straight up. I've had a lot of time to think about this,
Of course.
and I've debated
course
this
you have.
out quite a bit. I'm going green
Really?
Oh.
Green
Okay.
potion. Because the thing about it is, right, if you're staying young forever, it's not like as if it's just a case of you look the same age that you are.
You feel it.
It would be that your cells never get older,
Yeah.
right? So that you never age. So you've got immortality, basically. The only thing I'd have to do before I took this potion, because Karen was like, well, what if you're riddled with cancer now and you drunk that potion? You're buggered because you're still going to die from the cancer, right? Because you've already got it.
No.
So I was like, I get the potion in hand, and then all I do is I phone up Bupa, blub, blub, blub. I want a I want a full check. I want everything done.
MOT,
right?
they call it.
Full
don't they?
MOT.
Yeah.
Go in, check. They're like, Miss Davis, you're
Miss.
no
Have you
Mister.
switch genders?
No, no,
Yeah.
Mr. Davis. They're like, Mr. Davis.
Does that potion do that as well?
No, it doesn't. They're like, Mr. Davis, clean bill of health, doing great, right? Then nectar potion, good.
And then they go, I've got this mixed up. You're Mr. Davis, not Miss Davis.
Cancer.
You're riddled with cancer.
You've got all of them, and we've just discovered new cancers.
You're riddled. No. So as long as they said, "Oh, perfect bill of health," then I'm drinking the potion because then you're immortal. Obviously, you can die.
You're
so
not immortal, yeah.
So you're immortal. You're immortal like an elf.
Yeah.
Immortal,
Yeah.
You know, like
You just live.
you live forever. You can live forever.
But a car hits you, you're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or I go into a war or something like that. Because then you get the red money. All I have to do is work for 30 more years, right? I retire. I buy an annuity so that they give you your pension for life, right? I ain't dying. So it's like you've got that amount of money coming in every single month. And I can just go back to work. I'm accumulating cash. I'm around like a vampire is. You know, they're always loaded because they've been around for donks.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're always so happy vampires, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a
Their
bit miserable.
lives,
Yeah.
And
You know,
But the benefit is-
outliving all their children.
Karen-
you
But
know,
he could kill himself.
outliving all your family.
I could kill myself,
Yeah.
yeah. Karen's always just...
When he's
Karen's,
done, he could be like, fuck this.
Karen,
We could kill ourselves and no one would know because we'd be invisible.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No
Where did
mess.
Phil go? I don't know. Yeah, gone.
Karen was like, but what about when you outlive me and your child and everyone? I was like, well, forever's a long time. I'll get over
I'll
it
move on.
eventually.
Yeah.
I'll get over it eventually.
Time heals all
It
wounds.
might,
I
be,
guess.
it might be 50 years that life kind of sucks a bit, but then, you know, you make new friends.
Does your body stay young as well as your mind?
Yeah, everything. Nothing
Or-
ages, right?
Nothing ages.
No, nothing ages.
So
I'd
you
assume.
would stay this way.
Well, I'd hope I'd go back a few years where I don't have the crow's feet, you know, maybe 30.
So you can dial that in.
I reckon, yeah, dial it back a little bit.
So when you're
30
taking the potion
31 or
and you
2.
say the magic keywords, forever young, 30.
yeah. 32. And then like, boom, because, you know, I could grow a good beard at 32. I was looking all right. So yeah, I reckon 30 to 32, something like that.
So in
you
a
know?
roundabout way, you're saying 32 was your peak and everything's been downhill since 32.
I'm getting more crow's feet, you know? I need to put
That's all
on
he
more
cares about is
Nivea
crow's
cream,
feet,
bro.
mate. He's got
I,
that roller thing.
I need to put on more Nivea cream these days than I used to. So yeah, it's definitely going there.
Have you ever heard of Botox?
Yeah, you could just get Botox.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, but
Way less risk than this.
there's no risk
then-
for this.
And then you'll die before, your cat
yeah,
and your son,
yeah.
right?
I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy to live forever. I think, and I think time heals. Time heals all wounds.
You'll be
right?
playing GTA 12, bro.
Exactly,
yeah,
dude.
You don't care.
True,
On the
true.
PS10.
And literally, I won't have to work. I got 30 more years of work, and I don't have to work for the rest of my entire existence. I'm just raking in the money
Yeah.
all the time.
And all you got to do is put some money on some stocks and stuff. You've got forever to wait for that.
Exactly.
That shit's just climbing.
Yeah.
bro.
Or just put it in a normal bank account,
Yeah,
5%.
interest, bro.
Don't
Doesn't
worry about
matter.
it. Yeah, leave it around.
Yeah.
So I reckon that one is just so goated. It's unreal. The only thing is, you do have the issue of the grief that you have to go for everyone you know dying, but you just make new mates. That's it, right? Like, you just make new mates. It's not the end of the world.
So you're living forever, right?
crazy.
And it's taking you forever to make this billion in cash, right?
Yeah,
Because you're putting it in a low interest account, you're just sitting on it, and in
so.
30, 40, 50,000 years, you might have some money in that account,
Yeah.
right? You could drink the red potion though, and you could get it immediately, or you could become invisible and we could steal a lot more.
Yeah.
So if it's all about money, surely
It's
the
not,
invisibility is the money.
We're robbing your ass, bro.
it's
Yeah.
more just that I've got forever to do whatever.
Yeah.
right? Like the world's only so big. I would love to be like alive whenever they're like you can go on commercial space flights, right? And you just go to Saturn or something. I know I'm like eventually I'll get there, right? You guys
Yeah.
will be long gone. You know, you'll be invisible in your grave, and I'll have made new mates out space mates. I'll have made new space
Space mates.
Yeah.
Space mates.
I just move to like Saturn or whatever, to Europa, the moons of Europa. I'm over there chilling, and they're like, "Where'd you come from?" "Oh, when were you born?" "Oh, we don't worry about it." I don't want to tell you. I've been around for a long time,
Everybody else on the spaceship has died because it's taken you so long to get to
but
Saturn.
I'm cool.
cryo
You're
freeze,
just
bro,
okay?
cryo freeze.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can go.
they
and
open
do
the door. It's just you and all these dead people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks 30 still. Why is he He's been on here for like 70 years. Hey.
Like that cryo freeze, good stuff.
Yeah. So that's what I went for. But do you want to know what the audience said?
Yeah.
Go on. I was going to say, I think we've moved past breathe in the sea quite quickly, boys.
Yeah, well,
Well, no one's even mentioned that, have they?
No.
so this is what the guy in the pub said to me.
Go on.
He was like, "Oh, I reckon I breathe in the sea, I reckon."
I knew you'd say
And
that.
I was like, "Is you mental?" I was like, "What happens when you go into a lake? You're completely buggered. Or the bath. What if you fall asleep in the bath, you still drown?" And he's like, "What? But I can breathe in the sea." I was like, "It's not salt. You don't have a salt bath, do you?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Fresh water, you're buggered. You haven't thought this through. You haven't thought this through, mate."
This
Very
poor guy.
impassioned I was.
This poor fella, man.
Was he as drunk as you?
No.
Okay. Okay.
He was
He was
one
like drinking the
pint.
coffee he
He'd have
was.
one
So,
pint.
guy come over from Bristol. He just finds his pub. He's like, "I'll nip in here. You know, I won't have a pint. Just, you know, have an orange juice." You come up, 8 pints in. "All right, mate, I do a podcast. Answer this question."
Pretty much. You're prey. You're typical prey, you are.
Your prey behavior.
Yeah.
Prey behavior. And then with the blue and then going on to his dog story, I was like, I've got no respect for this man.
Insane. This poor guy, man.
Did you let him know the name of the podcast?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, thank God.
No,
that
good,
4.9 going down to a 4.8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
chance. So we got 2 listener questions here, so let's hit the jingle. There once was a show some time ago that asked 4 questions every fortnight or so. It became so rare they weren't prepared to have a versatile rhyme. Huh! Oh God, I'm scrambling now to get a word that rhymes, so how can I wrap this up? I'll take this mail and go. And so 2 questions, 2 responses, I should say, from the audience on this one, on the potion topic. The first one is from, and get out your bingo cards ready, Dayman messaged us on the Discord.
Of course.
And he said, "I'm thinking purple, because you can time travel to the distant future where hopefully medicine gets you green pot for free. Also,
Oh, true.
But the 50-50, that is T800s powered by Grok in a future hellscape." And that's very true, because you could travel forward so far, and it's either like a nuclear winter that you
Yep.
go into, and you just get cancer, or... you know,
instantly,
or-
second you get there,
you get
cancer.
there, cancer, yeah. Oh
Yeah.
shit, I'm riddled with cancer. Or you get there and it's, utopia and everything's class.
Or you get there and there's no world there.
Yeah, or it's gone.
Yeah, you're in
You
space.
just click your finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one can hear you scream in
No,
space.
they
That's
fucking
true.
can't.
That's true. So that was Joe's answer. I think time travel's a good one, but as you said, there's too many dangers, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
And then we've got another one, and I'll keep it anonymous because this person wanted to be anonymous on a previous one, so I won't mention who it is. And what they've done is they've done a bit of a breakdown of a few, right?
Okay.
Green, it depends. Because if I stay young, no older woman would be into me for looking young. Lol.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not
That's
true.
not
They're
true. You find the
cougars.
right ones.
Yeah.
And when you got enough money, they don't care what you look like.
Yeah.
There's some freaky bitches out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Blue, there's sharks in the sea, so no. I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
the least of your problems.
Short and
really, to be
concise,
fair.
yeah.
But yeah, fair enough. Black, he can prank people. Yeah,
We
fair
didn't
enough.
even cover that. To be
No,
honest, we
no.
went straight for money and wanking.
Yeah.
Red, I'd want this. Fair enough.
Okay. Yep.
Fair, fair.
And then time travel. I'd prevent my granddad passing away and my girlfriend breaking up with me.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
Dude.
He's probably right, isn't he? That one, you could stop things like that.
Yeah.
I
you
did
could.
think
Well,
about
maybe
that
not
for a
stop
minute,
things.
but
Yeah, it's. I
Yeah.
suppose the pro and the con is right, and
Mm.
I always think about this. Like whenever everyone's got like trauma or things that have gone bad, but those experiences shape who you are. I was
Yeah.
saying this to Karen when we were talking about purple, and I was saying we were talking about this quite a lot in the pub. We were in the pub for
I could
hours,
see.
and I was like, the thing is,
Poor
like,
Karen.
I wouldn't want anything to change, because then you wouldn't be who you are. You know,
Yeah,
It changes you, yeah.
yeah, your experiences are what drives you, right? And I guess if you can get on the other side of it and your consciousness goes back, like X-Men, right? Then at that point, you've still, you know, those experiences have already shaped you when you're going back and preventing them from happening to you. But you've
yeah.
still already got that experience, so you're fine. But if it's the case you just go back and pop, you just relive stuff again, then
Yeah, that's worse, isn't it?
I wouldn't want
No.
to change anything because don't know where you'd end up, you know?
Yeah.
It might be time travel in the sense that you can't change it. It's always going to happen that way, regardless of what you do
Maybe.
or what you try.
Like in superhero origin stories. Where
Yeah.
they always
They save them and then they die a
They
different
try
way.
and
Yeah,
do
yeah.
something else, and it still gets you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so it might be that. We don't know. We're kind of just
We'll have to
moving hot and fast with these rules, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
Audience, if you do end up taking the purple potion, let us know how it
Let us
works. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Come, yeah, just say you've been back, or forward. And hey, you never know, you could be here on the podcast.
Let us know if we ever make money from the show. That'd be nice.
You can join the fan couch and let us know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Write into the email pswetrust@gmail.com or hit us up on the Discord like our 2 listeners have. So thank you very much for everyone that wrote in. Appreciate you all. And with that, we shall move it on to what we've been playing.
This time on NPS We Trust, what have the boys been playing?
So guys, it's been 2 weeks since the last podcast episode and I'm desperate to know what you've been up to. But first, before we get into what we've been playing, we did all go and watch Return to Silent Hill.
Yeah, we did.
That
Yeah.
happened after the last podcast. We were talking
Yeah.
about it last episode. A few people have reached out. No Fate reached out to me on Twitter and asked them what we thought about it. And I was like, I'll save it for the episode. So I don't want to spend forever on this,
No.
but I want to know your thoughts in terms of what you thought about it. Give it a rating out of 10. And we'll just let the conversation go from there, I think. Spence, going to come to you first. Obviously, you're a Silent Hill fan. You're the one out of all of us that have played Silent Hill 2 Remake, so you're very familiar with the story. Give me your thoughts on Return to Silent Hill, based on Silent Hill 2.
All right. All I've got to say is
What? What?
What?
cinema, boys.
What the hell?
What a dog shit fucking movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought he was very
terrible.
positive.
That
Yeah.
threw me then.
Yeah, that was confusing.
That was because I clapped when it finished, remember?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah,
What a, it's bad. It's a bad film. They do so much to make it Silent Hill 2. And then think like they're on the Silent Hill 2 path and then just go whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
just come back on. And then whoa, 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 again. I don't know. I think the casting was bad. I think the acting's bad. I think the special effects are terrible.
Dog shit.
yeah, that's
And
the worst part of the movie, I think, is the special effects.
I'd
and
put
the
it-
green screens.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I said when it finished, I'll say again because I think it was quite good. It looks like it would have been a quite good film if it came out in 2002.
Agreed.
But it looks and feels like it came out then. The special effects are straight out of the early 2000s.
They're dog ass, aren't they?
Dog arse. Yeah, all of it is terrible.
I think what I liked the most about watching with you guys is that there was just odd moments where one of us would just burst out laughing at different things.
Just giggling to
Just
ourselves.
giggling.
Yeah.
And for me, it was one of the I'm not going to spoil the film, obviously, and none of us are. But there was just this moment right towards the end where there's all fire and he's standing there and I was like, and he gets lifted up, right? And I was like, he hadn't moved. Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't even put a wire on him or anything. They're
They
like,
just
they just panned
pushed.
the camera down a little bit and just go, oh, this will work.
It just didn't look right, did it? There
No.
was lots of that throughout the movie where you were just thinking, is he really there? Are we meant to be believing this? But then also some of it was in a dream, some of it was meant to be real, some of it was meant to be flashbacks because, as you said, they kind of took a strange journey through
Yeah.
Silent Hill 2. So you never really knew. So maybe
Yeah.
those shit special effects added to that confusion
Maybe.
over what's actually happening and which part of the story we're in.
That's the flash.
I'm trying to look for some redeeming.
You are
feature
looking
there.
for something. You
Yeah.
are looking for something. So what would you give it a rating, Spence?
I think because it's Silent Hill. No, I can't. I'm gonna give it a 2.
2 out of 10.
Whoa.
2. I was gonna give it a 3, but I just thinking about it, I'm like, it's worse than the 3. Like, I'd give a 3 to
Velocipasta.
Yeah,
Or something
where it's
like that.
actually a bit,
Sharknado.
something
Yeah.
a bit fun though.
Yeah,
Whereas this wasn't. They were funny moments, sure, but it's just bad.
Yeah.
Bad. And it's straight after playing Silent Hill 2 remake, which was brilliant. They've just done it dirty, absolute dirty, and the shit they've changed just didn't need to happen.
yeah. I'll save my thoughts for a second. Phil, what about yourself?
Well, I'm pretty famous for knowing quite a lot about movies, aren't I?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I only watch quality when it comes to movies. And I was obviously going into that movie quite excited because it's a video games movie, you know? Games.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Only the worst rated one in like 15 years.
Yeah.
The game that cannot be mentioned, movies, I quite enjoyed, right?
Yeah.
I know people hate them.
You can
but
say it on the
I
spot, sure.
quite enjoy Resident Evil movies. And thank you for not tricking me. So I went into this with high expectations, I would say,
Hi.
with this one.
Wow.
I know everyone was outraging, you know, on the internet of how bad this movie was, but I like to make up my own mind.
I respect that.
Good man.
So going into it, obviously there was parts that we, you know, broke out in laughter. There was lots of terrible green screen and special effects throughout the movie. And it
Loads.
was quite confusing the way they kind of just went around the story and tried to put characters in that didn't really make sense because they didn't really flesh any of the characters out. There was lots of female characters that I think in the movie they tried to craft into one person.
Yeah.
And then in the video game, they're all different people with different backstories and different meanings to be in Silent Hill. So I was a bit confused on that. But okay, it's a movie. They've got to condense the whole video game down to what?
Couple
An
of
hour,
hours or
2
so.
hours,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it is, right? But the thing that really took me out of it, and I want to give you a positive and then I'll give you a crushing negative.
All right,
Okay?
go.
I think the creatures looked amazing.
Which creatures?
I think the monsters at the start that were spitting goo, I
Yep.
thought they looked great. I thought the nurses moved really well.
I thought they looked good.
I thought Pyramid Head looked great. I thought the person with the legs behind the head all chained up
Yep.
looked
Yeah.
brilliant. The fight between Pyramid Heads and the kind of spidery monster looked a bit terrible when they started interacting.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
before, I think they looked quite good.
Yeah, agreed.
The kind of end boss, if you like, the floating bed moth thing, that looked terrible. But
Yeah.
the vast majority of the monsters looked quite good, right? But I wanted those monsters to be very threatening and scary, like the trailers led me to believe.
Yeah.
But halfway through the movie, there was something that happened to James that just took that threat completely out of the movie. And then for the rest of the movie, he just wandered around like they didn't exist and didn't matter. Now, I haven't played Silent Hill 2 in quite a while, but I
Yeah.
still think they threaten you all the way through the movie.
Until right near the end.
Yeah, right near
Yeah,
the end, they
but
just
the-
kind of disappear.
But the movie just felt as if they had no threat at all. And he was just
Completely agree.
walking through the whole movie and he didn't get hurt.
No, nothing
No,
happened.
never.
Nothing bad happened to him ultimately.
No.
And I think he discovered that actually some of it, or most of it, wasn't real or it's all in his head quite early on in the movie. And then maybe they should have saved that to a little bit later on.
Yeah. I'll get onto more of my thoughts to say. I don't know if you got anything you want to follow up with.
All I'd say, I completely disagree with I think a lot of it looked good. The monsters, the nurses look great. The monsters, the spitters at the start,
Yeah.
looked ass.
What do you think? I thought it looked all right.
Bro, that CGI looked so dated. It looked like
What,
like,
they melted something, you mean?
just no, not even
walking
that.
around.
The melting looked fine. That was
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just when it was just when they're about, which is when you're looking at them, that looked like early 2000 CGI to me. It looked
Oh,
bad.
I thought it looked all right.
Yeah, I thought it looked good because I'm under the impression that all of this is acted.
Yeah,
You know, and they're all like
They-
puppetry and kind of real effects as opposed to CG when it came to the monsters.
both.
Surely they added things afterwards. But the main base is like a person in like a latex costume, for example.
yeah, and then they
right?
take off like the
Yeah.
arms or whatever.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I didn't think I thought they were quite good, but we could agree to disagree on that one.
Yeah.
So what's your rating then, pal?
I'm going to say, if you like Silent Hill, the same as the Resident Evil movies, it's worth a watch. It's not the best Silent Hill movie by a long shot, but it does try to bring in elements from Silent Hill 2. And if you love that movie, you would quite enjoy seeing them on the big screen. So I'm going to go a little bit stronger than Spence. I'm going to go for a 4 out of 10.
Wow. Wowie. All right. So for me, I'll follow it with a couple of things you guys have said. So I fully agree with both of you in terms of like CGI being generally dog ass. The creatures looking good, and what I did appreciate was that the bosses, they found a way to like incorporate them in
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, I appreciate that
And
as well.
I appreciate that. I thought that was nice.
Hmm.
The thing I really hated at the time, and I had to check with you after we went to the pub, but random changes for literally no reason.
None
They have this
whatsoever.
whole cult backstory thing they put in there, which doesn't do anything to the plot. It just makes it worse. And any of the changes they did to the plot just do make it worse, right? Like this whole therapist is going throughout the entire thing, totally fucking pointless. That entire thing makes it super muddy. I was saying to Spence after, I don't want to go into it too much here because it is spoilers, but like it actually just makes no sense when you think about it. Like
Yeah.
in terms of the timeline of events and what's happened, it just makes no sense. It's completely flawed. It's like as if there was probably a good 40 minutes on the cutting room floor, and thank God they did cut it because the pacing is fucking dog shit. Felt like we were in there forever for that movie, and it's like what, an hour and 40.
It wouldn't end, would it?
No,
Because there was
No.
about 4 or 5 different endings to it.
it was wild. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the longest film I've seen in ages, and it was only like an hour 40.
Yeah.
It's just the pacing so bad. I think ultimately, right, Silent Hill, the first movie, is flawed, but it's a fun time.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
I enjoyed myself with it, and even though I'm not as tied to the IP as I am for like Resi, for example, and so any changes, I'm like, well, I can kind of go with it. I don't really too bothered, right? Like as long as the movie's good, then take artistic license with it, do whatever you want to do,
Hmm.
right? But here, it was every change just actively made it worse than it could have been, and at the same time, the film that it's wrapped around is just not enjoyable. Like it just was so boring that I hated it. I actually hated it. And we came out, and one of the things we spoke about, Spencer, was like, do I hate it more than Welcome to Raccoon City? And I think I'd prefer to watch Welcome to Raccoon City than I would this.
Really?
Yeah, because Welcome to Raccoon City is at least funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but it's funny because it's really, really bad.
Yes,
Yeah.
but at least there's some enjoyment there, though, in there. Like
Was there?
that part I always remember of Welcome to Raccoon City is where they do the flashback scene of the Ashford twins, right?
Oh,
and there's
yeah,
the scientist,
yeah,
Willie
yeah.
Bickett, and he's just got this cheesy, shitty grin smile on.
Yeah.
And that scene, I remember bursting out laughing on that. And that is hilarious. I would much rather watch it just for that one scene
Yeah.
than an hour 40 where it's not even funny. It's just fucking depressing to be in this world and to be like, I'm wasting my time and I paid to be here.
Yeah.
Which I reckon, honestly, you guys, a 3, 4, you probably bang on the money. I could argue a 2 on this. Like, this
Mate,
is,
the fact
it's
there's
one of the
not
worst
a
films I've
single
seen.
gun as well.
yeah, yeah.
No.
Nothing.
The game where you get 4 different weapons, there's none.
No, use a pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it uses a pipe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even like the same pipe. It's a massive steel pipe he has in the game. It's a little
Little, like, yeah.
wrench kind of pipe.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Audience, I disagree with Phil, though. I think if you're a fan of Silent Hill 2, don't see this. I think you'll be so angry. You'll be so angry. For me, this is a definite avoid. And I think it's one of those ones that even on streaming, you can kind of just do better with your
Yeah.
time.
We're very much scraping the barrel, aren't we, when it comes to video game movies?
Yeah.
Return to Silent Hill and then Raccoon City.
Both terrible.
Both terrible
Wow.
movies. I would avoid both of them.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
I've seen Welcome to Raccoon City like 4 times now. But I would never rewatch that Silent Hill film. But Welcome to Raccoon City, it's just a good laugh, man. It's actually fun. It is fun.
It's so
You're not going to convince us.
No, it is
no,
though,
it's
man.
dog
It is.
shit.
It
It's
is.
dog shit. But this was like the level below dog shit,
Yeah, yeah.
This is like the dog shit that you step on and it's like ingrained in your shoe tread. You
Yeah,
can't
you
get it
gotta
off.
Carve it out.
yeah. With like a knife, got to get like a butter knife on it.
Yeah.
And it's like that. So there you go, audience. That's our movie review for Silent Hill. But with that, we shall move it on to actually some games.
Yeah.
So I do want to know what you guys have been playing. Spence, we'll start with you first. What have you been up to?
So let's go through. First, I'll talk about Blueprints.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've not played it too much more, I've done an extra 4 or 5 days. So that's how this game works. You
Right.
explore a house. This game's, I've talked about this on the show before, I'm sure. I still don't get it, really. And I've tried looking up online, like, I don't get blueprints because everyone loved this game. And some people are saying it, and people are just saying, just keep playing it. And it's like, you shouldn't have to get halfway into a game for it to be enjoyable.
No.
Yeah.
But I do think I'm starting to see what they mean.
Right.
Okay.
So the whole game is you're in a house, the rooms change every day. You have to draft the room. So this opens, you're in the main hall, there's 3 doors.
Right.
And you can open them, and every time you go to open a door, you get an option of 3 rooms. So you can make that room one of the 3 rooms.
Right. Okay.
It's very weird. And sometimes you'll make a corridor so you can follow through and go somewhere else. You'll make an observatory,
Right.
which you'll shoot off to the right. And your goal is to try get to the room at the end. So
Okay.
it's a massive thing.
Yeah.
But your goal is to get to the end, but also try to create as many varied rooms as you can to get the benefits of each room. So there's like a parlor with a puzzle in. The puzzle, if you solve it, you'll get 2 gems. You can use those gems to craft a certain type of room.
Okay. Right.
Stuff
I
like
understand.
this.
I understand.
And
okay.
there's puzzles galore in the game. But a lot of them, you don't even know are a puzzle until 30 rooms later
Right.
or 10
Okay.
days later. It's the kind of game I think you'd enjoy very much. Probably both of you, really. But it's just so convoluted. And it's so... You have a certain amount of steps. And each time you enter a new room, you lose a step.
Oh, okay.
So you can only
okay.
traverse so far.
Yeah.
Oh, before your run ends.
Before your day ends, you have to go to the next day and then it resets.
Yeah.
Everything you've got from that day gets reset unless you go to the coat check room. Then you can leave an item there. And if you draft the coat check room again, you can pick it back up.
Okay. Right.
It's weird.
Okay.
Weird. There are rooms where there's like a room that requires power. You need to, like the boiler room, you need to draft the furnace next to that so that it gets the power and stuff like that.
Okay.
But then it might not even be an option. So it's weird. It's weird. I don't...
Sounds it.
I think I'm going to keep playing it
Okay.
until I get it. But I don't currently.
Right. Okay. Right, fair enough.
I don't
So
currently.
how long is 5 days in terms of like game time? How long do you reckon you spent here?
I think I've spent 8 hours total,
Oh wow. Okay.
which is about... I think I've played about 15 days or 14 days.
Oh wow. Okay. Right.
But a lot of it is you're trying to... When you initially play, you're just trying to get to the end because that's what you think your goal is. Really, your goal is to create every single room and see how they benefit you to further your journey.
Right.
And then you can leave through the front and go through the outside and stuff. There's a whole downstairs bit, which I don't really understand yet.
Do you know the ultimate goal with this game?
Yeah. So the way it's laid out is you've got your main room, and then there's 2 either side, and then plenty going up. And those are the spaces you can fill.
Yeah.
You can't branch off further than that. And your goal, there's a room at the very top that you're trying to reach that room. But obviously the rooms you draft might lead up there. They might move another way, and then you've got to draft something else to try and fix your path.
And then I assume there's some sort of story that's being revealed.
Now there is.
Okay.
Only just
Okay.
the other day. So I drafted a room which had a fortune teller machine in it. Popped the coin in. And then there was suddenly a cutscene that I did not expect to happen because there's not been a single cutscene this whole game. And he's showing me that I've been being watched this whole time.
Ooh.
And I was like, this is quite cool now. And that's what I was about to put the game down and just leave it. And I thought, oh, maybe there's more.
Okay. Well, yeah, we know that Lewis Potato Chief's a big fan of this game. Couldn't stop talking about it last year. It was last year that came out, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, I'll be interested to hear more. You know, if you come back and you're sold by this like everyone else was, I'll check it out. I'll give it some time. Don't know when. But eventually I will.
It's lots of empty promises on this show.
It is. Yeah, lots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what I do. It's what we do.
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's what I
I don't
do.
know what to say to that.
Yeah.
All day.
Do I agree with you on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
To be fair, it's the
Promise
kind
big,
of game,
don't deliver.
it's the kind of game where you could hop on for 20 minutes and do a day.
Okay.
So you don't have
Nice.
to sit down and sweat it. So you could pop in like I've been playing it since it came out, really. Or
Perfect.
since we got it free on the service.
Perfect Portal game.
Oh, that's exactly where I'm playing it, yeah. Perfect Portal game. Because you do nothing. You walk and look at stuff. That's it.
Cool.
Nice.
And how's it run?
Oh, yeah, perfect, mate.
Perfect on the portal.
Perfect on the portal.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
Play the new jingle.
It's one for the poor.
I haven't made it yet.
Oh,
But We'll put it in post. I'll send it to you guys.
Yeah, that sounds.
Perfect for the portal.
That's exactly what it's going to be, yeah. That's exactly. He's nailed it. Yeah, he's nailed it.
Hell yeah. But yeah, hopefully I'll play more of that. That's my go-to game now at the minute when I'm at my girlfriend's.
Nice.
So that's what I'm going to try and get done.
And so what
Yeah.
else have you been playing, dude?
Well, I think we'll talk about our joint one last.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Probably.
save that one.
I'll use that transition to you. So in the meantime, it's just games we've been playing, mate.
All right, okay.
Which one do you want to talk about first?
Let's go for Split Fiction. You got that on your list. So just an update for your audience, super quick, because I'm not going to go too deeply on my side. Split Fiction, me and Cassie are on the final level now. I'm not going to talk anymore on it, actually. I'm going to wait until I finish it. And then, so next episode, I'll probably have a patty, and then I'll be able to give my full kind of thoughts. But you and me, we did the first, 2-3 levels, something like that?
It must be, yeah.
You did the part that I was complaining about on the show last time we spoke about it, which is like the monkey and the fish part. We did all that.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
that was the last thing we did. So
already can remember.
Yeah. So we're there. So how are you finding this, mate?
I understand your gripes with the game.
Okay.
I do understand them. I think you were a bit harsh on the game because it is still. The issue is it's so hard not to compare it to It Takes Two.
Yep.
So if you're comparing it, it's worse. It is just a downgrade. As its own game, if you just ignore It Takes Two exists, which you shouldn't because it's brilliant, go play it. But if you do, it is still a good game, still a great game. It's just not up to the caliber that It Takes Two is.
Yep.
But it's very fun. I'm enjoying the story enough. I preferred the story of It Takes Two, but I'm enjoying it enough. And the mechanics and the gameplay systems in each level are far worse. But it's okay. But I agree with you. The side quests, the side missions are the best bit so far.
Yeah.
But I am still enjoying it. I'm looking forward to playing more. I'm keen to get it done, I think.
Yeah. I'll play it through with you. And it's a very different experience playing it through with you than it is Cass.
Yeah.
Because Cass, we move through in like one session. We move through what me and Cass did in like 3 or 4 sessions,
Yeah.
Just because obviously, bless it a lot. He's not as good. He's not as cracked on the sticks yet, So he's not. Things do take a little while longer, especially as there's a boss battle that you do against a monkey, right, Phil? And he gets you to point in different directions as part of his. It's like a dance-off thing he does, and he'd be like up, left, right, down, and you got to press the buttons. And Cass doesn't know left and right, so we were on that. We were on that for a long time.
That was a good way for him to learn.
Yeah, he knows
Great
it
way
now.
for him to learn,
We
yeah.
should just let the audience know, because there might be a new listener or two
Oh yeah,
on this show. Cass is Davey's son.
yeah.
How old is Cass?
He's 7.
Okay, because that will make more sense now that he doesn't know his left or right. So Cass just isn't a friend of ours that's 40. That might be a little bit strange.
Yeah, that might be a bit worrying. But
Yeah.
no, that's my son. Yeah, he's 7. So he's having a great time. We're enjoying it. But yeah.
Imagine we had a friend that didn't know his left from right.
It'd be wild.
Yeah,
I swear Karen doesn't.
Oh,
Karen's
no.
always confused by
Annabelle
left and
doesn't,
right.
mate. Yeah, Annabelle doesn't.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
a woman
You have
thing.
to write it on your arms. Left and right.
Mental. And then you get it wrong. I've
Yeah.
written left here. What the
Tattoos
hell?
as well, like.
It is written on your hand. That's the whole thing of putting your hand out and doing this
Yeah,
for us. Left, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wild. But no, I'm kind of glad that I'm not alone in my opinion that this does feel worse.
Yeah,
Than-
it does.
than it
But you
used to.
were definitely harsh on it. It is still
Yeah.
a great game. I'm very much enjoying it. Keen to play more.
Fair.
But it's not It Takes Two. But we'll need to see how the story goes because
Fair.
the start of It Takes Two is a bit rough as well.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So
It does
we'll
get
see.
much better. And the other game we've been playing together, Spence, is a game that the internet has rallied behind hating, and that's High Guard. So we have played, I looked before we recorded, we've played 12 hours of this.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh my
Played
God.
12 hours of this. So we've given it a fair old crack so far. Give me your thoughts on High Guard.
I think it's great. I think it's great. The internet
Okay.
just loves to hate. High Guard absolutely has issues. So High Guard is a game where you get to choose your hero, I suppose, and they all have different abilities. It plays very Apexy, but it's not Apex. You get a base. You get to choose what base you have. You have to defend it, and at the same time attack the enemy base.
Okay.
And the way you do that is by having a fight in the middle for the shield breaker, which is the sword you use to get into their base. And once you get in their base, there's 3 generators you need to blow up. There's A and B, which will net you like 30 points. It's kind of like Quidditch, this in Harry Potter. Or there's the crystal one, which just wins you the game.
Yeah.
That's the golden snitch.
Right.
And so the attackers at this point, the attackers who are on the base, they have limited number of respawns.
Mm-hmm.
So your idea is you could either go for broke and just go for the crystal and win the game,
Yep.
or you might just disarm one generator, and then you get 35 points off their base health, which is 100, and it progresses. If you don't manage to destroy anything and they kick you out, your base loses 30
Right.
points.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like there is a for the defenders, if they defend well, they can win the game without ever going near the opponent's base if they just push them back
That's
enough
interesting.
times,
Yeah.
which is quite interesting. And for me, right, I don't know if you're the same on this. We've been playing solely the 3v3, and it's
Mhm.
been yourself, me, and Dayman who've been playing it. I feel that map's fine for 3v3. I know
completely
a
agree.
lot of people are complaining online saying like it's dead. It's absolutely dead. It's all about positioning. Like
Yeah.
it's all about positioning, and you get moments where depending on how you're laid out as a team, you can just completely blindside people and just play so well. And I feel like if it was smaller than that, you're actually just dumbing down the gameplay to a certain extent. But the internet doesn't seem to see that. They seem to have you have like 2 minutes of downtime.
Mm.
But really it's full blown mental as soon as you're getting into battles. And I found that as we've been playing, it's just become harder and harder because people are leveling up. The people who aren't the first day, I don't think we lost.
Yeah, we smoked the first
We
day.
absolutely smoked. Like the first day or two, we were just fucking steamrolling over teams. And now it's probably like a 60-40.
This reminds me of Concord so much, the way you're
Yeah.
describing
Yeah,
this
yeah, it's-
part of it.
Yeah, and now it's getting to the point where it's getting more competitive now.
Yeah.
And you're getting different like variations of teams, and we're understanding what each person does and what they bring to a team, and like which bases to run, which bases not to run. So well for life, baby. And
Oh,
so yeah, I totally agree. I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying it so far.
There's a burning question though.
Go on.
How are the magical horses?
Class, we're riding on we're riding on panthers, dude.
Oh, you've gone
Yeah,
Panthers
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So
Panther
you get a
squad.
choice of your mount?
Yeah,
in the game?
yeah.
It
Is that how it works?
doesn't seem to make any difference. I don't
No?
think.
None whatsoever. Yeah.
It's like an aesthetics thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can either have a horse, a bear, or a
A
panther,
bear?
and we're riding Panther Squad. Just running, just running in there, getting the panthers out. We're running all over them.
Yeah.
Team Panther, baby, pounds on that ass.
But to be fair, they're great actually. They are useful as well because if you say you jump from a great height, you'll take 4 damage.
Mm.
If you just mount up before you land, deletes the 4 damage.
And do they attack or are they just
Just traversal.
for movement?
you can
from A
shoot
to
off
B?
the back of them.
Mm.
But there's pros and cons, right? So the pro is you're fast, obviously, so you can move around. The bad side to it is it's a big hitbox, right? So it's
Yeah.
easy for someone to shoot them. And when your mount gets destroyed, you have quite a bit of like
It's like 20 seconds before you can respawn.
yeah, before you can act, and before you can
Oh.
do it. Like you come off it, you can't immediately act from that, so you're kind of left vulnerable
Mm.
at that point. So it's
Mm.
kind of like there is a risk and reward in using it. But I really like the mounting system. I think it's
It's
good.
great.
Yeah, movement feels great on it. I do have a couple of things that I think are bad with it at the moment, right? So
Mhm.
the one thing we haven't gone into is that when you first start off in High Guard, you come out, you fortify your base to start with.
Yep.
You got like 30 seconds or so that you're chilling out in your base. You're fortifying. Like, do you want to put all your fortifications around the crystal? Do you want to put it around Jenny's? Like, how do you want to do it? But then from there, you go into like while you're waiting for the Stormbreaker or whatever it's called to spawn in, so that you can start a raid.
Mm.
You're in this like kind of hunter gatherer, like loot gathering phase, right?
Okay. So there's some setup at the start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
before the
you
round
could just
starts.
go straight for the enemy
Yeah.
and try and find them and just kill them, right? You can,
Mm.
but
There's no incentive to
there's
it.
yeah,
Just like in League, run it down mid lane.
Yes.
Yeah,
The Davey
exactly.
method.
The Davey method.
so you
baby.
could do that.
Master Yi, straight down mid.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So with this, you kind of go out and you farm like crystals and stuff, right? And with those, then you can then buy better armor, or you can buy
Yeah.
better guns and stuff like that, or you can choose to use them to buy like maybe additional fortifications or something else. And across the map, then it's like chests and different like loot bins where you can find like better weapons or more resources, whatever it is, right? And the issue I have with it is if we go and take out the enemy team, we don't really gain anything for it apart from charging up your ultimate faster, your ultimate abilities.
Mm.
I honestly think there should be something where, say, I don't want to mine,
Yeah.
I just want to kill. I should be able to nick some of their resources.
Yeah,
Or
right.
like they die, they drop their weapon, I can nick it. Stuff like that.
Right, okay.
At the moment, killing them gives me no benefit other than the fact that it takes them out to respawn for 20 seconds.
So there's no loot in the game as such.
You
It-
can't loot from them.
This
Okay.
another benefit is you have to, so you mine the crystals to purchase things from the shop, and you
Mhm.
can do that whilst you're dead as well. But you have to purchase armor to keep yourself, so you can take more bullets.
Hmm.
But you can say they don't have any crystals. You've been fighting them. You just keep killing them. They can't afford that armor, so they get weaker every time you kill them.
Yeah.
That's the benefit. But I've not really seen any. I've not seen that happen.
It just doesn't feel tangible enough, does it? Like
Yeah.
it's nice when you kill somebody on Apex and then they're like coffins there and you could just pilfer everything they've gathered, right? Like that feels good. Whereas this, it doesn't have that, and I feel like that's kind of missing a little bit. It kind of makes it feel like, okay, we're fighting and we can win and we can get the Stormbreaker and make it so that we kill their healer character and it's a pain in the ass for them for 20 seconds. But that's kind of it. It like progresses the game forward rather than giving me like a proper nice benefit on the
Yeah.
back end for robbing them. Apart from there's one weapon that comes from a care package.
Yep.
Big rig.
And that one, big rig, is fucking insane. It's this cracked ass LMG that fucking team wipes. It's nuts. And that gun's the only thing where if you kill them, they drop that. So you
Right.
can nick that from them.
Okay.
But that's the only time that you get that feeling of actually gaining something for destroying them,
Hmm.
I think that's missing at the moment. And I think it's quite limited to what you can buy from the shop as well. Like I wish there was kind of more things.
Yeah, there's not
there.
enough weapons in the game. There's
Yep.
not enough weapons in the game. You get what? There's shotguns, assault rifles, 2 SMGs, sniper rifles, but there's just more in Apex, and you want that amount, and there's not really.
Feels like there should be more legendary weapons or something like like big drops.
You
know, like
can't
the big rig?
choose. Yeah, you can't choose how to customize your weapons as well. You just level them up, and that is it. That's what you get. You can't actually customize them yourself like in Apex, which is just a bit of a bummer as well.
So I haven't played this game. I've seen a little bit online, but from what I've sort of seen, it feels quite fantasy based. And now you're talking about machine guns and different like weapons within the games. How does that work?
It somehow does work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You just don't think about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
the abilities of your people are all
Very fantasy based.
pretty. Like the guy I play 2 people. I play a guy who looks like Ken from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And he's got fire abilities, right? So he puts either like a fire trail on the ground, or he
Like Ken.
like Ken, or he drops like a fire storm from the
Okay.
ground, right? So
Ken
it's like
doesn't
kind of
do
grenades. Or I play a guy who's got spears that he throws, these magical lightning spears,
yeah.
and then his ultimate, he can fly up and he gets the
He becomes
spears,
Zeus.
and he
yeah.
becomes
Mm.
like a fucking powerhouse, right? For like a very short period of time, wipes everyone out. It kind of just works, that firing the gun. I don't know why. It
Okay.
just does.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got to ask the question.
Yeah.
You're talking about riding around on panthers and horses, and now you got machine guns.
Yeah. It just works. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does.
I think the important things about the game are obviously the gunplay feels great. It just feels like Apex, which they nailed it.
Yeah.
So it's perfect, and I'm good at it. So I'm just want to keep playing it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's it, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of room for it to improve. Loads of room for it to improve.
Hmm.
Absolutely countless things they can do better. But the general feel of the game is great, and that's the important thing, I think.
Last question for you guys. Is this the beta? Is this free to play? Or how is it sort of put out on the store at the moment?
It's free to play.
It's just free to play?
It's free to play
Yeah.
out now.
It's full
And-
release, I think.
Yeah.
Full release?
And they've already added one extra game mode, so 5v5,
Mm-hmm.
which we haven't tried yet.
Hard getting 5 people together these days, isn't
Very
it?
true.
Yeah,
Especially with someone's internet.
Amen.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So there's, as you said, Spence, there's a lot they can do, and I can imagine if this game stays up. Right,
Yeah,
that's
that's the thing. It needs to survive. If it survives, it can be something great.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff Keighley seems to be championing it.
Yeah, well, he loves it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's one of those games that I'm going to play all the way up until Marathon.
Yeah. Then
And I
it's
think
dead.
as soon as Marathon's out, it's game over for this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, and the platinum is very doable on high guard, which on games like this, usually it's a ball ache and a half.
Yeah.
but it's actually fine.
We've done most of the hard trophies now.
Yeah. So get the platty, play it until marathon, then it's straight uninstall.
One of the hardest trophies we got very quick, which was like end the game in under 10 minutes, right? And so all it is, we just run in, get that Stormbreaker, get straight to the crystal, and just kill him.
Yeah.
And that happened so many times.
Yeah, but you're a team.
Yes.
You're all on team chat.
Yeah, yeah.
You're against 3 people who've just dropped into the game. I haven't got a clue, right?
Probably, yeah.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You just steamroll. Always a chance that you can just fucking steal it. Like we had this game, and it just so happened that we just managed to plant on the main crystal, and we just held it and won. And we were like, holy shit! Like, you just came out of nowhere. 'Cause we were getting fucked the entire game. They were like much better than us. Like,
yeah.
much better. And we just managed to get on it and just bunker down all of our ultimates, and they had no hope. And it's like a 60-second timer on the crystal, whereas the Jenny's at 30.
Yep.
And that 60 seconds was miserable for them because
Yeah.
they had been bodying us for like 20 minutes. And then we just.
You know, they were
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
sick.
It sounds like a really good time, and I hope this lives long enough for me to actually play it when I get into that.
I hope so, mate.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy it. But it's game over for this game in a month when Marathon comes out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm enjoying our time with it, though.
Yeah, if you don't get to play it, we're moving on to better things. It's fine.
What would you rate it, Spence, as the way to end this conversation on this?
I would rate it probably. I want to say 7, but I'd like to give it higher, but I just can't because there are issues with it. But the general feel and gunplay is just so good, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
But I could just go play Apex, so I'm gonna give it a 7. I feel like it could get higher, but it's not there.
I fully agree with you. I think it's a 7 for now, and if they made it so that there was kind of more things to be able to get, and they changed some of the loot and stuff, I could see it going higher. But right now, I think the thing is, we come off it and we play it, and we have a great time. But at the same time, I think at least once every single session is like, Joe, just get Apex.
Yeah, just don't.
'Cause
Let's
it's
just play
better.
Apex.
It's
Let's
just
play
better.
Apex. It's the best part of the game is the way it feels, and Apex does that and more. So it's like we could just be playing a better game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 7's fair.
But you don't get to ride Panthers.
Very
No.
true.
Very true.
Yeah. We'd have to say goodbye to the Panther squad. But apart from
Meow.
Meow. They're coming for you, bro. Panthers over the horizon. Panther squad, baby.
Hell yeah.
So yeah. But there you go. That's enough of that. So Phil, should we move it over to yourself? What have you been playing, my dude?
Sure. I've been quite active, actually. And that's down to yourselves. It's down to Lewis for buying me a certain game. But we're going to start with a game I've been playing on the move. So
Okay.
you bought me a PlayStation Vita. Thank you very much.
Very
and
welcome.
I've managed to actually get some time with it.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
I was working up in London last week, and I managed to play it on the train on the way back.
Nice.
And I booted up Uncharted Golden Abyss.
Fantastic.
And absolutely loving it.
Yeah,
It's bringing
man.
back all the memories of, how great the Vita is.
Yeah.
Because I did have a Vita back in the day. I bought it on launch, and I was gassed to have it. I took it everywhere. I took it to work, and I took it on holiday with me. And unfortunately, the story goes, the people I was traveling with, unfortunately, didn't lock the car door. And some people, I don't want to say immigrants, but immigrants, opened the door and stole my bag.
Scum.
And
Pain,
guess where
bro.
it ended up?
Where did it end up?
Because they also stole my old Google tablet, which had like a primitive form of like tracking on it,
Right.
a bit like your iPhone these days, where you can see where it is, right? And it tracks it everywhere. So my Google tablet tracked it to Sicily.
Wow,
Wow.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bloody hell.
Playing Uncharted Golden Abyss in Sicily.
So
But
these goddamn Italians coming over
Yeah.
to France, nicking
I
bags
know.
and going home.
I couldn't do anything about it because I rang up Google. Well, I didn't ring up Google. I emailed Google, and I was like, "Well, I can see where it is," and they're like, "Can't do anything about it."
Mental net.
Yeah, it's like someone stole it. You know where it is, but I'm not going to travel over to Sicily to go and get it back, am I?
No. This is the annoying thing with fraud, right?
Yeah.
I've encountered this today. My account's got accessed, right? And it's annoying. And I got the person's address, the person's name. I got their email. It's like, dude, we got him dead to rights, and nobody gives a shit. They're like, well, the value's like 200 quid. We're not going to
Yeah.
fucking go. It's like, just go. Take him out. Like, if it wasn't like a 4-hour drive away, I'd be quite happily jump in the car, go and fucking knock up and just nick this shit. Just just open the door, special delivery, knuckle sandwich, and then start going to rob. Like,
But that's the problem, right? You would be in the wrong for
Yeah.
doing that, for taking
A
the law
vigilante.
into your own hands, a bit like Daredevil, I suppose, and going after them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mental, isn't it?
Wouldn't be right. And if I went over to Sicily, all guns blazing, pack my shotgun, what are you doing? Oh, a bit of clay pigeon shooting.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to get my Vita. Shh. That's a joke. I haven't got a pump action shotgun. Love one, but not just yet. But yeah, I tracked it all the way over there, and I was just gutted. I had to kind of watch them use my devices.
Yeah.
Sucks,
Because I kept getting notifications on my Google tablet that they were using certain things. And then luckily there was a log out of everything. So I managed to sort of save all my accounts because they were using my email as well.
Really?
Yeah, because it was all like logged into like my email,
Yeah.
Gmail and everything else, right? And they were just using it.
Scum, man.
Yeah.
Scum.
It was quite funny. They uploaded some photos to my Google like photo drive.
You had them 4K, bro.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't 4K in those days. We're going back a few years now. But it was a guy in a band. You obviously take a photo of him playing in a band, usually a keyboardist playing in a band. And then there was a photo of him cycling behind a girl who had a skirt on that rolled up.
Wow.
Scummy behavior.
Scummy.
Scummy
So he was
behaviour.
using my tablet to take porn.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And
Yeah.
he's probably there, and he probably just binned the Vita, didn't he? Scum. Probably didn't even play it.
I did have Tearaway on there as well. So
Oh,
maybe
he
did.
definitely been.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
did.
god.
Fuck is this shit?
But back to my experience with my new Vita. I've been playing Golden Abyss, as I said. Good couple of hours on the train. Managed to get up to chapter 3. And
Nice.
it's just a brilliant immersive experience playing Uncharted. I love being back playing Uncharted. It's just
Nice, mate.
such a fun game. I never actually got to the end of the game, so I'm hoping to actually get the platinum for this one.
Oh,
Because,
nice.
of course, the trophies still work on Vita.
Yeah,
which I was
indeed.
pleasantly surprised. And because I did a bit of a review of my Vita, and then sent you over a picture of how I categorized all the apps. So I went to my favorite place that I get all my knowledge from these days, ChatGPT,
Right.
and I said, out of all the apps on the PlayStation Vita, what actually still works? What is absolutely useless and what kind of works? And that's my folder structure. So right at the bottom, I've just got completely useless apps that you can't use anymore because they've just run out of date and they're not longer supported.
Yeah.
I've got some that have got like limited functionality. I think like the photo app or the video app.
Yeah.
As if I'm going to load video onto my Vita to watch. I've got a phone these days.
Yeah.
What am I mental?
That's
Maybe I could do. The
Yeah,
technology's there.
Yeah.
And then I've got like 3 or 4 apps that actually still work, such as the settings app.
Nice.
That still works, right?
Nice. Good one.
And yeah, the camera app still works on there.
Nice.
So yeah, really loving the Vita, and it works perfectly. So thank you
Good.
very much for that, Kit. I've very much been enjoying it.
You're very welcome. And Uncharted Golden Abyss is a great time.
Yeah.
You know, Ben just did a fucking phenomenal job. And it's one of those games where it truly just uses, well, it's a launch game for the Vita, wasn't it? So
Use everything.
he uses everything, you know,
Yeah.
like finding the little treasures and drawing and like tracing
The
them and all that
charcoal.
stuff.
Yeah.
I love all that.
Yeah.
I love all those things.
Although
Class.
one comment on the Vita, it gets very, very dirty with fingerprints, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
Because
does,
it
yeah.
wants you to touch it in
Mm.
all different places.
It does.
So it wants you to touch the screen, it wants you to touch the back, all the buttons, and it all just has your like sweat and grime all across it.
residue, yeah.
So you're constantly just like kind of wiping it or cleaning it.
It does have that.
That's my
screen
experience.
Especially the back screen
Yeah.
is always riddled with fingerprints.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
It happens. But
Beautiful bit of kit though.
it is,
Oh,
mate.
it
I'm
is,
glad you're
yeah.
enjoying it, mate. Glad you're
Very
enjoying
much
it.
enjoying it. Talking of things I am enjoying, I also got a gift for my birthday back in November, which I've just plugged into my PlayStation Pro. And I'm playing it on the TV. I'm allowed on the TV these days.
Nice.
And
Let's
I've been
go.
playing Clear Obscura, Expedition 33.
Hell yeah.
And I put a few hours into it. And the setup in my new house, this isn't a flex. It's a slight flex. My living room is a little bit larger than my old living room.
Okay.
So we've got the settee against the wall,
Mhm.
and then we've got my TV against the other wall.
Right.
It's quite a distance in between. You've seen my living room.
I have,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's quite large. Okay?
Miles away, yeah.
I've done pretty well. 41. I've lucked in, right? I've
Yeah.
got quite a large living room. So I started playing Clear Obscura, and you guys, you made a comment, I think, where you said, if you dodge, you're a pussy. You've got to parry everything. So I went in there early on, and I thought, I'm going to parry every single thing. Couldn't hit a single one.
Really?
No.
Couldn't hit a
really?
single one. Do you know what I did?
Dodged.
I moved closer to the TV.
Oh, let's go. Let's
Look,
go.
Yeah, he's
So-
focusing up.
As I said earlier, I keep getting better with age. My eyes probably don't. I think I've hit the wall, right? My reactions, I think, my body's now telling me I'm getting a bit older, and I've got to adjust slightly. So I've moved slightly closer to the TV, and now I'm able to parry.
Hell
And of
yeah.
course, it makes the game so much more fun because, of course, when you do a parry, generally you do some damage back if you time it correctly, don't you? And it is a great feeling when you hit parry
Feels
after parry after
sick,
parry,
bro.
and you understand when moves are coming in and coming out. So yeah, I'm very much enjoying this game. It is beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
Story, haven't got a clue what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a clue at the moment. Got my kind of ideas of what it could be because it's an older man with kind of grey hair that they're a little bit worried about. And I've just got to a bit just before Esky's nest. Is that how you would say it?
SDA.
Esky's nest, yes. Let's put the French twang on literally everything.
Yeah.
Esky's nest. So there's a bit of a vision before you get there, which reveals something about the young red-headed girl,
Mael.
Mael. Yes,
Oh, fuck
which
yeah.
probably confuses the story a little bit further. No spoilers, obviously. People are still probably playing this game, although I'm still very early on, right? I've probably played about 8 to 10 hours to get to that point, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, very enjoyable game, and yeah, I'm hooked, guys.
Hey, good
Yes,
stuff.
mate.
Initially, I wouldn't say it's my type of game. And as soon as I started playing it and I moved closer to the TV and I was able to start parrying things, I rolled my eyes and went, this is such a fucking Davey and Spence game. Like, it's just
Yeah, it
parry
is,
after
it is.
parry, learning rotations, and just like getting good
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
when you get killed straight away by something that looks like a big bin or some big rock or some. What was the one that I just killed? It was like a bag monster or some kind of like trolley.
Have you fought the
The
part
sheep.
you're in now? You're in the open world bit, aren't you? Where you can run around?
Yes.
Have you got into that cave where it says danger yet?
No.
Do you remember?
Oh.
This is the part where both me and Spence did exactly the same thing, but I did it different to Spence. In that I went into that danger cave and thought, fucking, I'm gonna run through this thing. Got wrecked immediately, and every single hit was doing like 10 damage. And I was like, fuck this, I'll come back. I went and did the next bit, which was I think it was the underwater. No, you got to go through the underwater thing to get to the open world. Anyway, probably SKA's nest, and then I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna go back and take him on, right?
Yeah.
And still, it didn't make a difference. It still took fucking forever. Whereas Spence just went straight into that
Yeah,
cave
First thing I did.
and just bodied it. And for me, it took 25 minutes and like 125 parries or whatever. I think for you, it was like 50 minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
And like
I loved
900
it, bro.
parries.
When I
Christ.
beat that sheep, I was like, yes, let's go. It's like you're punishing yourself optionally, but the reward, oh,
Yeah, the level ups are nuts from it.
feels so good.
So
Oh my god.
It just shows we've all got very different play styles
yes,
with the same game. I just avoided it completely.
yeah,
And just following the main line of the story to try and understand what's happening and try to level up.
There's nothing wrong with
And
that.
play the game as I suppose the developers want you to play the game. You saw a challenge and you've just nailed it straight away. You saw a challenge and struggled a little bit
Yeah, and then went back and still nailed
and
it.
then nailed it afterwards.
But yeah, it's one of those things that there's no right or wrong way.
No.
You
Yeah,
just play it how
of
you're going to
course,
do it
of
because the
course.
content.
Just like Death Stranding, there's no right or wrong way to play that game.
exactly.
If you want to level up all the preppers early on so you can get all the guns,
Yeah.
do that. But
Do
it
that.
might take you extra long to complete the game.
yeah, exactly right. But no, fair enough. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate, and I'm
Right.
glad if you'd come on and you said, "God, I hate it every single minute,"
I'd be so sad.
I'd be devastated.
Yeah.
I think early on, when I rolled my eyes, I was like, yeah, maybe this isn't a game for me. But I think because of the level of polish and how beautiful the game is, and the story's super intriguing,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm more into that than probably the combat. But the more of the combat I play, and of course, when you start nailing it, it feels great. So you want to play a bit more. And then you get to the next kind of boss thing, and then it nails you, and you're like, oh, do I want to struggle through? And then you do it, and you feel even better.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like that.
Yeah,
this game.
man.
It
So
is.
I've got the bug at the moment. But I'll tell you, all it'll take is a boss that I can't get past. They'll just take me out of this. So we'll see where that hits.
I
That
think that,
doesn't really happen though.
not really, and I think that the main.
Armored Core that happened.
Oh, I bet. yeah, I bet.
You won't get that until Simon. Simon
Yeah.
would be the one that would fucking
Who's
break you, and he's right at
optional
the
anyway,
end. And he's
yeah.
right at the end.
Right at the end and optional.
Sure.
I think the thing is, right, the only benefit to doing the stuff that is hard early is that then you breeze through the story. Like, you do an optional area that says danger, you go through and you get through it, you're so over-leveled at that point that the boss who's supposed to be really hard, you fucking storm through, right?
Yeah.
Rather than being stuck on that, getting to level and then doing the danger bit and then being like, okay, well, I can get through this a little bit easier. It's kind of, you got pain either way you go, but you can either just like, then when you go onto the main path, you're kind of sailing through the main path,
Yeah.
or you kind of have a bit of a challenge on the main path and then the side areas are a little bit easier. It's
Give or take.
yeah, it's give or take, right?
I was a bit surprised when I got into the gestural or the paintbrush guys
Oh yeah.
kind of arena, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we've got our next big champion for you to fight." And I thought, "Oh, here goes. This is the point I'm going to give up, right?" And yeah, just breeze through all of that. It was ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get a new person in your party, which was quite nice by the end of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And now I
definitely.
feel as if I've got quite a good party.
So what?
going
Who
on.
is your party at the moment? Someone me asking.
Yeah, what 3?
Well, it's 4.
Oh, but you got some on the backside.
Yeah, one's not in the fights.
Oh, maybe I haven't used her yet then. I did the tutorial with the new girl.
Okay,
but you
CL.
haven't put her in.
Yeah, I haven't chosen who I'm going to use.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know you could, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
you can cycle them. So you can have any team. I think you get, is it 6 people in total? you
It
get-
is.
6, right?
It must be, yeah.
Yeah. And so you can have like a front team and a back team. So
Yeah.
if your front team get wiped, then your back team come out.
Oh.
So if you were to lose a fight,
Yeah.
then the person who you don't have on your main 3 will then come out solo
Right.
to kind of hopefully clean up, right? 5? 6. Definitely 6.
It would make sense if it's 6.
I
If you
think
have
it's
3
5.
and then
It might
a
be
back
5.
three.
I think it is
It might
5.
be 5.
I've
You might
just
be
gone
right.
through the characters in my head. There's no 6.
It might be 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so the 3 I generally use throughout the game is Luna, which is the smoking hot like Asian girl.
Yep.
With the magic. Her, I
She's great.
use CL, which is the card person
Card
that you just
lady
got,
with the scythe.
and I use Mael. Those are my 3 I mainly
3
used.
girls.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Spence?
Miles on every team.
Mhm.
So I had Mael, Lune, and Gustav for like my 3. And yeah, it's class.
Yeah.
It's class.
So
Mael, bro.
You've got there's no right or wrong way with anything
Smokes.
you choose, mate. So just
Yeah.
go and enjoy yourself. But the only thing that I would say, if you ever want tips on, is the systems that underpin it,
the Pictos.
the Pictos and stuff. I
the
think
upgrades, the levels, the
like
skills,
all that stuff.
There's loads to
I
it, isn't
I
there?
spent
Yeah.
so much time
Yeah.
understanding all that. That then, if you want to know any of it,
Mm.
just holler, because like I spent a long
It is
time.
confusing, yeah.
A long time like really figuring it out, like proper labbing it almost in terms of
Mm.
different things to be able to kind of get my builds and to get things all working right. And those are the only bits. You don't have to worry about it now,
No.
but later on
Mm.
you'll start to hit blocks and you think, God, I've got to start optimizing.
You've
some
got to
shit.
respec
Yeah.
to get through it.
And
Yeah.
then just holler.
Okay,
help
well,
you out.
I appreciate that. But yeah, as you said, at the moment, I am getting through everything, struggling on a few things and then replaying it
Course,
and getting
course.
through it just to kind of learn it, really. You learn the boss fight and you know when to dodge your power, right?
Hardly ever get through a boss on the first
Yeah.
time. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna eat shit.
And if you do anyway, there's so much side stuff you can go do to try and level up and then come back.
Yeah.
You've got so much to do in that game.
Glad you enjoyed it, mate.
I'm really,
I'm looking
really
very
forward
much
to these
so.
updates across 2026.
Yeah. Strap yourself in. We'll be getting this. For
I
the
hope
rest
this
of
one
the
takes
year.
long. I'm happy for that, mate. I'm happy. I love that.
And I played it on both the PlayStation Pro and the Portal, actually.
Nice.
So I have played it a little bit when Love Island is on. At the moment, we've only got the one TV set up. So, yeah, unfortunately, the PlayStation Portal does come out and it plays it seamlessly. It's great. The timings feel a little different,
Yeah,
I must
they
admit.
are.
You get used to them now.
But you get used to it, yeah, after you eat shit for a little bit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. You do.
And then try and go back to the PlayStation
And then you
Pro
eat
and then
shit
you
again.
eat shit again.
Yeah.
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 Switching everything. So now I've got my perfect place where I put my puff that I sit on
Nice.
just in front of the TV. And that's the best setup for me, I think.
Fantastic.
Hell yeah,
mate.
bro.
Glad to hear it, dude. Glad
God,
to
I
hear
can't wait for you to get further, man. Oh my god.
So you guys have got one game that you need to talk about,
Yes.
but I think before you do, I'll just cover off my last thing. It'll be super, super quick. So as you know, listeners, I'm working through the Silk Song trophies
Mhm.
at the moment. I'm on the speed run stuff. So the 2 trophies I had were I had to complete the game in 5 hours, and I had to complete the game in 30 hours, 100%ing it. I have done the 5 hours speed run, so that is
Right,
done.
mate. Well done.
Very fucking tricky. I did it in 4 hours 25.
Oh, okay.
So I
Nice.
had quite a bit of time left, but fucking hell, it was hard.
Was that one session or multiple?
No, multiple, and a lot of retakes.
Okay.
So what you can do when you get like a major thing,
like save scumming?
kind of saves gunny, but like as soon as you get like a major point, like it might be an upgrade.
Yeah.
You can it will save your time for where you are.
Mm.
So then if say I got fucked over on a piece I was struggling with and I was wasting too much time, I could revert my save back to that point
Okay.
so I could do it again.
And
So-
is the time clearly marked? Because I know sometimes when you play these games and it's like a time challenge, they don't show you it, and you kind of got to have a stop clock or something or a bit of
No,
paper.
Thank
right?
God, no. It's it doesn't show you in game.
Yeah,
But
you
as soon as
save,
you
right?
save and you exit out of the menu, you can
Then
look
you
at your
can
time.
see. Okay.
So there was a point that I was on where I was getting bodied by this boss over and over again. A boss for audience you'll know called Trobio, and he was fucking me over. And I was like, I've been on this boss for like an hour, like, and I'm rushing too much that I'm making mistakes, and then I'm actually slowing myself down in the long run. So I reverted my save back a good hour or so, and then just went through, got back to him in record time, and took my time and just beat him. And I was like, oh my God, I've saved myself an hour. So I did that quite a few times for different things I got stuck on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was done. So now I'm on the 30-hour one now. So I've gained all the abilities, and now I'm just going area to area, clearing out a map using an interactive map so I can find what's there to optimize my route and going through. So hopefully the next episode I'll be able to say I've done it and platinumed, but can't quite say that yet.
That'd be nice.
That's a big dick plat.
I'll be
Big
very
dick.
happy with
So,
myself.
yeah.
I was popping off when I did the 5 hour. I was so happy with myself because I thought a couple of times actually one point I was like, fuck this, and I uninstalled it. And I was like,
Did
I'm
you?
giving up. Yeah, I'm giving up.
Jeez.
And then
Wow.
I was sitting there and I was like looking at the PlayStation dashboard, and I was like, what do I start? What do I want to get for my 150? And I was just like, don't be such a fucking pussy, man. Just reinstalled it. And I was like, I'm fucking doing it. And so I have. So now I'm not
Yeah.
really too worried.
Such
now
a you
for
thing to do.
30. Yeah, I was like, fuck it off, deleted it. And I was like, no, I'm never going to get it. And I was going onto my trophy list and I could see it like 91%. And I was like, fuck's sake, if I don't do it now, I never am.
You could have just hidden it.
No. No, bro, I'd know.
We'd know. The
Yeah.
listeners would know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
recorded enough.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say on it, really. So hopefully next time I talk about it, it will be a platinum and it'll be my 150, and I'll be very happy with myself.
Very good, mate.
Nice.
So you guys have played a demo that came out for Pragmata. I've not played this. I want to know all about it. Spence, I'm going to start with you because this is a game that you've been most excited about for some random reason.
You've been championing this
I've
for
not
a very,
been-
very
well,
long time.
He's been all over it ever since.
Apart from any of the recent trailers.
yeah,
Yeah. I just didn't know what
Like,
happened.
before it got confirmed,
Yeah.
he loved it. Got confirmed, lost interest.
yeah.
Well, I'll be honest, boys. It wasn't that I loved it. I just wondered where it was. That's what it was. I was like, it's
Right,
coming
right,
out.
right,
Is
right,
this
fair.
showing it? They're showing it. It's not like, oh, this is my next game. It was never that. It was,
Yeah.
is it cancelled or what? That's what I want to know. Because I thought for sure it was. And I can't believe we've just played a demo of it. But the demo, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Oh.
My feelings for Pragmata probably are exactly what they were prior to playing the demo. It's
Okay.
exactly what, or as it's not what I thought it was going to be. It's as enjoyable as I thought it was going to be.
Hmm.
Maybe a bit more, not. But the way it works, so you're the bloke in the trailer. You got that little girl who's an android.
Okay.
In the trailer, she hops on your back. You shoot stuff. There's these kind of mannequin robots. The demo starts. You're in a big room. She's drawing a little thing, and these robots coming at you. You do piss poor fucking damage to them. You're doing nothing. Then the girl hops on your back, and you can hack the enemies. Then, so you have to aim at them, and a little grid shows up with
Okay.
circuits and a path.
Right.
And you can press. I was using the face buttons. There's other ways to do it, but I was using the face buttons to move it along. And you can go through certain things on the path to kind of increase the amount of time that they open up once you get to the end.
Right.
So it
the hack.
exposes their weakness.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So then your shots just do more and more damage. And I think it's quite a good system, especially when there's multiple and you're like stressing and you're like, fuck, hack, please, please, please. And the weapons you find throughout it are quite useful as well. You've got your default gun, which is kind of like the gun in Dead Space, in how it works. Where actually no, it's not like that. What is it like? It recharges itself,
Oh, right. Okay.
so it doesn't have like fixed ammo. You have 6 shots, and then it recharges over time. You pick up other weapons.
Over time. That's
Yeah.
very light. Takes forever
It does
for
it.
these weapons to reload.
Yeah, it does.
Forever. So I'm assuming there's some sort of upgrade path later in the game
Gotta be.
that the demo doesn't show you, because the guns take ages to
Yeah.
reload. But that's part of the fun.
Right.
It does take ages.
Yeah.
And there's other ones you can pick up. So there's kind of a shotgun, which is the first one you get to pick up. There's a gun that's like a stasis gun kind of thing,
Right.
where it just kind of freezes them in place for a little bit. That's quite good. And there's a gun that you unlock once you beat the demo for your second run. I didn't find it in my
No?
second run. I didn't even see it. And you unlock a new costume, which I put on. It looks exactly the same as the default fucking costume. I could not. I forgot that I put another costume on. It looks identical. It's called like the sketchbook costume or something. It's the exact same fucking outfit.
That's the name of the demo.
Right.
Yeah.
Pragmata Sketchbook.
Yeah. So then you.
And gives away the kind of not twist, but the reveal at the end.
You think?
Sketchbook. What she's doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just gives it away.
I thought that was pretty. The trailers did that. I think.
Yeah, I guess.
Like
if
the
you
first
watch them.
trailer.
Yeah.
I suppose. The first trailer we ever saw, and then the delays gave that away as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. But the whole game is basically you do that first arena, killing these enemies. It teaches you the combat, and then it just kind of warps you. There's a little loading screen. It warps you to just a part of the game,
Okay.
and I can only assume it's near the beginning of the game
Yeah.
because the way it
It
feels
felt that way.
feels like the start of the game.
Teaching you how to jump, teaching you how to
Oh,
teaching you
yeah.
how to move things up and down, left to right, and things
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
right. I
So
see.
you have like a hover ability. If you hold X whilst you jump, you have a dash, and you're all on a stamina bar at the bottom. So you can dash a few times till it depletes, so you can hover until it depletes.
Okay.
You have a sprint, general stuff. And it's mostly just going through solving puzzles with the hacking ability, fighting enemies along the way. Just general video game, really.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not much more to it, really, other than the final boss is very Dead Space, it feels.
Right.
But in a more arcadey way more arcadey, because the loot is proper, just lit up bright red or bright green, bright yellow, just on the floor for you to pick up. It feels like an arcade game.
Okay.
Classic Capcom.
Classic Capcom, yeah.
So what are you thinking? Coming from this, is this a day one for you now?
Oh, it never was.
Was it not?
No.
That's mental. I thought with the way he was put into like every single like
I know.
safe possible crazy.
I want to
I
know
thought
what
this
it
was
was,
a
bro.
definite day one.
And
For
now he's played the demo as well.
Yeah.
And he's happy with it.
Yeah,
Why isn't it a day one?
I got better shit to play. It's fine.
What,
It's good.
Blueprints?
Blueprints. Wait, people were saying Blueprints should have been Game of the Year last year.
fucking hell.
Yeah, wrong, by the way, but people were saying it. It's not my opinion, people were saying it. But it is good. And this demo, it's good. It's a good game, and it will be a good game, I think. But it's not anything special from what I could tell from the demo, anyway. But I don't know if you share my thoughts.
I've got to disagree with you on thinking it's not special, because I think what they've done, and probably the reason it's taken so long to come out, is that they've just really nailed that kind of moment to moment gameplay, because your mind is literally everywhere.
Right.
It's like
okay.
they keep stacking things for you to think about as you're trying to do a kind of mental challenge as well.
Okay.
So at the start, Spence is saying, you shoot things and then you can hack. So you're moving with one side of your brain, you're hacking with the other side of your brain, and then they start to add in dodging as well. So you've got kind of 3 things to kind of do at once.
Cool.
Yeah.
And the hacks become more complex, and then the bosses, the end boss starts doing more things and different rotations that you have to remember. So it just gets more and more and more and more and more
That sounds
complex
cool.
with all the different elements that's happening, especially when they start to stack kind of enemies. At the start, it's just kind of like a mannequin
Yeah.
thing that walks towards
There's
you.
like one hallway, though, with like 2 of them and a big enemy in it.
Yeah, you get a couple of like mannequins, then you get kind of like a bigger thing that like does a hell of a lot more damage if you get close to it, and it's a very narrow kind of area,
Right.
and then you've got to kind of run past them, and he runs really super fast, doesn't he? I was so surprised the movement is so, because he looks like a big chunky character,
Yeah, it looks like a knight or something.
and he's got like a girl on his back. You'd expect him to be a bit slower, but no, he dodges real fast and he's sprinting
His
like
dodges, I don't
crazy.
think it's. I thought he felt slow.
Well, this is where our opinions
Yeah.
differ a little bit, especially when I was fighting that end boss and he's shooting rockets. There's a part where he's like shooting rockets and like locking onto you, and you've got to like run away as you're hacking him to get around the back of him because there's a weak point at the back of the enemy.
Right. Okay.
And this is just the demo. I'm actually gassed at this game.
Yeah,
I'm really excited, and I think if I get through, and I can say it here, Requiem, by the time it comes out, because it's the end of April, I think it comes out.
so. Yeah.
I'm getting this.
Oh,
I'm in.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow, proper sold you.
I'm much more positive than I think Spencer is on this one.
Wow.
And I think this has done what we always say on the show, a good demo is meant to do, is to get you in and to get you paying that money. And this has done it for me.
Wow.
I think I was a bit skeptical of how all that gelled together.
Yeah.
And the demo just felt perfect to me.
Do you think this is something I should check out? Do you reckon I should check out this demo?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
No reason not to, mate. This also, it tracks how long it took you to beat the demo. Do you know your time?
That's what I was going to say. So the demo, my first run was like 20 minutes, right?
Okay.
And I took ages. I was looking around everything just to see if there's any kind of like secrets and
Yeah,
like see if
see
there's any
something.
extra weapons. But I've only done the one run. I did it today earlier before I came over, but very much enjoyed that 20 minutes. But I think the next element to this game is that area by area, there's going to be speed runs. There's going to be optimum ways to get through it.
Right. Okay.
Now, going back to what you were talking about with Silksong, I think there's that crossover
Okay.
where you can like learn the boss and get through it really quick because you've got that experience.
Yeah. You can
with it
optimize your route
and optimize your route through and all the different traversals, and maybe certain things you won't have to hack because you know the correct route through.
Speaking on the side of this, where you said it's like it's kind of felt a bit arcadey and that kind of
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, it does.
Do you get like a score at the end of the beta? At the end of the
Ooh.
demo, does it give you like a rating or anything like that?
No, it's just your
No.
time, your completion time.
Oh, right,
Mine
okay.
was, my first run was 12 minutes. And then my second one, where I mostly just wanted to try out the new weapon. I can't believe I couldn't find it. I don't know where it must have been. Took 8 minutes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Flew through it. But that was, I knew exactly where to
Yeah,
go. I
yeah.
knew how to beat the boss. I literally just
Yeah,
steamed
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you guys made me really interested in this because I've known it exists and it looked interesting, but I never at one point ever thought, oh, this is a day one for me. I'm going to buy this, right? Give us a go. For the next episode, I'll give this a try and see where I come down on this.
Good.
But no, glad to hear you both enjoyed the demo. I suppose that's always the main thing, right? If you both came away and thought, fucking else is shit,
Yeah.
then
yeah.
it'd be a different story. But, you know, even if it's a case, Phil, obviously you being converted and it's a day one for
I would
you,
say so.
potentially.
Yeah.
And Spence, maybe it's like, maybe you wait for a sale kind of thing.
I definitely want to play it. It's definitely a game I want to
Hmm.
play, but it's not a day one. Well,
Fair.
you know, there's other games.
I look forward to checking it out and letting you all know next time. And with that, we shall move on to the quick news. Desperate for a wait?
Yep.
Quick news.
Quickety quick news, listeners and viewers. Welcome to this part of the show we like to call the quick news. And we like to call it quick news because it's slightly ironic because we take our time going through a couple of news items that we have selected from the latest and greatest of the PlayStation Nation to offer up to your listening ears and viewing eyes. Can I say that? Viewing eyes?
Yeah, you
Of
can
course
say
you
viewing
can.
eyes.
Say what you
Yeah.
like, mate. It's your
Yeah.
show.
That's true. I could say
Yeah.
whatever I wanted. I'm on
Yeah.
a pedestal. I've got fan base now, haven't I?
I guess, yeah.
Somewhat. It's growing.
It is growing.
Yeah.
Always growing, yeah.
I see the subs going up daily at the moment.
Spotify's doing very well at the minute.
Yeah.
And we've somehow gained more female listenership. We got 4% females. now.
Have we?
4%? Wow.
So someone's transitioned.
Maybe.
Oh, that's such
Possibly.
a fair point.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it could happen these
Maybe.
days.
We're all pro it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pro
of
it.
course we are.
And as we said last episode, very female focused.
Very supportive
Love
for the
'em.
females. Yes.
Love 'em.
So if you are female, hello. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome with the
Hope
boys.
you're enjoying it. But if you haven't heard what we like to do in quick news, we also like to augment it slightly and have a bit of a challenge where we can build up shots to give to each other on the big quiz, which should be the next episode, but it probably won't because we've got such busy schedules. So it might be in a few episodes' time, but we'll update you as and when that's going to happen.
We've done the math. It's episode 133.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
We've
while
agreed
away.
now,
Yeah,
have we?
yeah,
Okay. Fair enough.
I think each episode as well, one of us, it's like each of us has a different reason that we can't do it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's like one episode, like each time we get together, one of us has something on. It
Yeah.
means we can't be completely blind drunk for a day.
Yeah.
Because it's not the fact we could all do the day, but it's
Yeah.
that we got plans the following day. And those days are a fucking write-off after the big quiz. So we need to make sure you've got a day
Well, the one,
clearance.
I think 132. I'm on Hollybobs, so I think that's just a you boys app.
Oh,
It's just me and you getting drunk.
great. We can do that.
But the challenges we like to do is we like to ask each other for PlayStation quotes or impressions. And then at the end of the quick news, we all guess to make sure we understand what the quotes or the references are from. And then we'll hand out some points and then we'll give some shots. All clear for you guys? All
Very
happy?
clear.
Very
Very
mate,
clear.
very
So,
clear.
Spence, I'm going to
Very
hand
clear.
over to you first for your first impression or quote. And then I want a bit of quick news off you.
Sure. Okay, so my first quote is as follows. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate. Human beings can choose the kind of life that they want to live.
Oh.
Quick news.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, good one, good one, good one. So, as always, lads and listeners and ladies now, welcome to the show. I am once again telling you the
Hello.
PlayStation Plus monthly games, this time for the month of February 2026, and they are as follows. We have Undisputed for the PS5. We have Subnautica Below Zero for the PS5 and PS4. We have Ultros for the PS5, PS4. And weirdly, just for the PS4, we have Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. That might be the first time since the launch of the PS5 that I've seen just a PS4 game.
Who's
On
only
the
got a
list.
PS4?
I
There's
don't know.
got to be people out there, hasn't there?
Well,
That
y-
just have a PS4 and not upgraded to the PS5. I totally, in the early days of the PS5, it was understandable because it was only people like us that seemed to be able to get them because there was a limited supply.
Yeah.
But now there is PlayStation 5s in Asda.
Yeah. Plus,
I know they're expensive still, and that's probably the answer, isn't it? But who has just got a PS4 and an active subscription? See,
Yeah.
it feels weird.
there's some people probably got such a big backlog that and they might be the kind of person, which good for them if they are, that they don't need to move ahead because they got so much to play on the prior console.
Mate,
Couldn't
I've
be
got
me.
so much to play on PS1.
Yeah.
I've got so much to play on PS2, and the list goes on.
Yeah.
You can see where I'm going with this.
But they might think if I get a PS5, my backlog just gets bigger. And
It
it's
does,
like,
guys.
yeah, it does.
does.
That's
And
how
there's
it works.
nothing wrong with that at all.
No, it's the common trend, you know.
Yeah.
That's just the way it
You
goes.
buy games to own games, not to play games.
Very
Yeah.
true, my mate. Very true.
They own you.
Yeah.
They do.
Very weird though. Never seen that, I don't think.
No?
Not just a PS4 title. But I suppose it's playable on PS5, of course.
Yeah. There's bound to have been loads, but
I
we
can't
just probably
recall
just
one.
don't think about it. We do some of these lists every single time. I can never keep track. The amount of empty promises I've made about playing these games and never do.
Yeah.
I can't remember what games come to what, bro. I'm not even going to pretend to say. But I'll tell you what, list-wise, not bad.
I know there's a game for you. Right
Well,
there.
There is. I mean, looking at the list, right? So, Undisputed, that's a classic bit of when we're getting drunk on the big quiz.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll boot that up and we'll just button mash and punch each other out. Because we did it with one of the UFC games before.
Yeah, we
and
did.
it was fun
yeah.
as hell. It was
Yeah.
mega fun. So
Spencer got quite salty when I beat him, didn't he?
yeah, I just got knocked out of nowhere. Yeah, just a random like knee out of nowhere, just like completely floored you guys. Like round 1, 10 seconds in.
Had the cheats on, mate.
Just killed me, bro. Killed my guy.
There's some fun ones here. I mean, for me, the standout here, and I've already got it and played it and got the platinum, is Subnautica Below Zero.
Oh, I forgot you did that.
Yes, it is fucking awesome. Great game. It's like Subnautica 2.5, so it's not like a full-fledged kind of game. It's a lot shorter than Subnautica is. I suppose it wouldn't be Subnautica 2 because that's not even out. It's like Subnautica 1.5. Sorry.
Is this the multiplayer?
No, that's the new one.
That's the new one
2,
coming out.
Subnautica 2,
Oh,
yeah, that's
okay.
coming out. That's
Yeah.
Oh, I
coming out.
thought Sub-Zero had multiplayer now.
No, single player.
Oh, wow.
Single player game. Yeah. And it's fantastic. It's really, really fun. I got the platinum for both Subnautica and Below Zero. It's kind of like a DLC add-on, but it's a lot more than that. I think it was 20 quid when it first launched, so it was discounted.
Yeah.
But it's great. Yeah, I had a really, really good time with it. It kind of layers everything that Subnautica had. Does expand the story quite a bit, but it incorporates new things. Like it incorporates like a temperature gauge for you to really manage and stuff like that. And it's set as it says in like an Arctic kind of world. So yeah. So it's really, really good. That would be my pick. That's the one here for sure that I would go for. But I think overall the list is pretty good this month.
I have to agree. And on your pick, that would be the one that I would be playing if I had time. Tick it on your bingo list.
Okay, on the
But
bingo.
I'm playing Clear Obscure, so unfortunately, I'm not going to give you an empty promise and say I'm going to play Subnautica Below Zero at any point, probably. But if I had the time, if there's an alternate reality where Phil is sat there and he's won the lottery and he's got unlimited time, he's taken that potion,
Yeah.
he would be playing Subnautica Below Zero because it sounds amazing.
It is
what
really
you've
good.
explained, and I think it's a game I'd probably really enjoy.
I think you would.
Sounds like a bit of me.
The Subnautica games are just class.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for anyone who hasn't played them and you've got time on your side, 100% recommend for me. Loved it.
It's not for me, boys. I'll be honest. For me, this month is a duff month. I'll
Really?
say.
Really?
The only thing that seems like a bit of me is Ultros,
Okay.
and that's mostly just because it's by the guys who did Hotline Miami. So I think it's probably going to be quite good.
Yeah.
'Cause Hotline Miami
Yeah.
1 and 2 are both brilliant.
Excellent games.
Excellent bloody games. So that's the one. Subnautica, I've played a bit of Subnautica. It's just not for me. Those kind of survival crafting bullshit games, unless it's Abiotic Factor,
Oh,
where I can play
mate.
with my mates, and it's solely highly regarded.
Did you just say Abiotic Factor? Yeah.
But Subnautica's not it. Maybe 2 with multiplayer I might enjoy.
Yeah.
But single player I just couldn't do it, man.
We had
It's
fun in the
just-
forest, didn't we?
You had more fun than me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be honest. We're so alike in a lot of gaming opinions. Not this.
Yeah, this one, the crafting survival, the survival crafting stuff, just not your
I've
bag,
just-
is it?
But Minecraft, bro.
Dude,
like,
I remember showing off Subnautica so many times to be like, look at my base. Look what I built. look at my little house. I got a fish tank. La, la, la. I'm growing crops down here. But yeah, I can see it's not your bag.
no. You screen sharing it to me, and I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, sick.
What an arsehole. What an arsehole.
That's nice, yeah. But yeah, other than that, obviously Undisputed, yeah, that'll be fun.
Hmm,
But it's not a game, you know? It's
Yeah,
just something
yeah.
we chuck
It's
on
fun.
when we're
sure.
pissed, blind, drunk. Subnautica's not for me. Ace Combat 7, come on, I ain't playing that.
I reckon it'd be fun.
PS4 game, yeah.
It'd be
come
fun. The only thing is, like, I don't know which. There's a new Ace Combat coming up now, isn't there, with VR?
I couldn't even tell
Or was
you.
that the
mate.
one that's, or was that this one? I don't know.
It can't be this one. This PS4 only.
Yeah, probably not. But there's a new one that's coming out that is VR, and that one I'm like, oh, this would be fun.
That'd be if you get a cockpit, bro.
Yeah, you'd probably have to buy the cockpit, wouldn't you?
It'd be a bit spenny, but yeah, that'd
And
be
you
sick.
guys would.
Yeah,
you
if
got
it
a
was-
race car.
If it was great, yeah, true. Why not? But no, I think it's a decent month. It's nice to have 4 games in there.
Hmm,
I think it's
Yeah,
the big
that's
thing
true.
for me.
bang for your buck.
Yeah, I think it's nice, you know, and it's not like as if it, you know, to tell you what's not been on the list for a while. It's been we used to have like PSVR titles being chucked in.
Yeah.
They haven't done that for a long time yet. I don't know
No.
what that signals.
They
Well,
ran out.
Yeah, maybe. Probably did. Yeah,
They're like
probably did.
giving them all away now.
Come on, this. No
We
one's fucking
discount
buying
the
it.
console now, the VR headset.
No one's buying it, please.
No one's buying it. You know,
Yeah.
So yeah,
knocking of a tenner off.
but it's nice they put 4 in. I gotta say, like that, I think that's a really nice touch. And there are those people, like my stepson's one of them, where he doesn't really buy games. He's just playing Roblox and shit like that. So I always have to go on to him and be like, redeem your fucking games and try one. You know, you've got nothing else to do. Get off Roblox, get off the meme game or whatever you're playing, and play a real game.
Is it Steal a Brain Rot?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, all that bullshit.
Most popular game in the world. That one mini game right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mental. And so
Christ.
instead he can go and play Ultros, which, as you said, you know, fun.
Yeah.
I love Hot on Miami. I've platinum 1 and 2. If I had time, I'd probably check this out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
but I don't.
I think it's just a bit of a. It's nice they've given us 4, but it's 4. You know, there's no big hit.
There isn't a big hair there now.
Yeah.
No. It's been a while since there's been like a really big hit
Yeah.
that we've all like thought, oh my god, we got to play there.
I suppose the big hits now we keep getting to the service rather than the. You know, we keep getting to.
Yeah,
what's
I'd
it called?
agree with
The
that.
second
Yeah,
level.
To his,
Like we
yeah,
got Silent Hill 2 not long ago, and that's
Yeah.
big.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
Big.
yeah, true. Every time we get the actual like premium and
Extra.
Mm.
as soon as those refresh, they're generally always class. These ones I think are great. Like Subnautica Below Zero is really, really fucking good. It is really good, but it's just the case that for me, I've already played it.
Yeah.
So you know, and that always seems to be the case. Like, what did we have? What did last month we got Village, or was that in the extras?
I think that's extras. I might be wrong. I could fact check.
It doesn't matter. But either way, it's like a lot of the big games that are coming up are stuff that we're like, oh, we've already played.
Yeah.
You know, which is
Yeah.
a shame.
Yeah.
It's
But
a bit of a shame.
those people that are getting into the generation now or whatever, then fucking fill your boots. Some great games here.
Yeah, January we got Need for Speed Unbound, Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed, and Core Keeper.
God, that's a bad month.
Yeah, but Extra and Premium got Game Combination Village, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead.
Yeah, good month.
All the good games are just coming to Extra and Premium now.
As they
Yeah.
would. And
Yeah.
You'd expect it, wouldn't you?
I mean, I'm
guess.
on Premium, so sound.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, it's fine, right?
Yeah, who cares?
The way that I look at these offerings is it's just more fodder for the portal.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
I think if there's a time where I'm sat down and I'm not up Clear Obscure's arse or, playing a bit more Skate Story, I might boot up Subnautica. But that isn't a promise, guys, so don't hold me to that one.
Yeah, don't want no more empty promises.
That's
No.
good. That's something to note, by the way. Neither of us came back with an update on Skate Story.
I have played a bit more.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
nothing's really happened.
No.
It's more of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Let's move it on.
Yeah. So to you, Davey.
Ooh, okay.
Give us your impression, brother.
All right, here we go. I got to refresh myself.
That was actually a quick bit of quick news.
This one, I had written this down in my notes before because I watched somebody doing. Do you ever see these things on Instagram now where they have like somebody acts out like a scene from a video game and they do
Yeah.
it like they kind of dress up like the characters?
Yes.
They have one of these for this.
Okay.
And I forgot all about it. And then when I pulled two other quotes together and I thought, oh, no, I remember seeing this.
Have
So
you
here we
got a
go.
costume?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
wish.
Oh, next level, boys.
But I will-
Next level quick news.
I will put a bit of effort
It'd give the
into it.
game away a bit more, I think.
Probably, yeah.
I'll
If I just come in with like a big red thing on my
Yeah,
face.
yeah, shaved red.
Full Master Chief armor.
Yeah.
bloody
That'd be
hell.
wild. So here we go. A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. Quick news. It's a little bit of a tough one, actually, for you guys.
I
But
think you sent me that Instagram.
I think I did, yeah. It was sick. It was sick.
See, it proves that I watch them.
Ah, there you go.
There we go. I don't just react.
If you sent it to me, I haven't seen it.
So this one is probably a little bit of old news for some of the audience, but this is something that completely slipped under my radar, right? And I came across it only because I was looking at what's coming up the next few months for games, right? And because I was like, I think I've got loads of time free until like the game that can't be mentioned is coming up and stuff like that. So I'll have a look. And then I saw this in the list, and I thought, holy shit, when did this get announced? And so for the audience, maybe you're just like me and you didn't realize there's a new Life is Strange coming out in like a couple of months. And it's Life is Strange Reunion.
He gave it the big one there, didn't he?
I like Life is Strange.
I love Life
but
is
you
Strange.
didn't like the last one, did you?
I thought the last one was fine.
I enjoyed the
I
last
didn't
one a lot.
hate it.
True
Yeah.
Colors.
No, that wasn't the
Oh,
last one.
what was
Double
the last one?
Exposure was the last one. Came out last year.
Did I play Double Exposure?
Nope,
Oh,
don't think
then,
so.
Yeah, who knows?
I remember telling you that it was fine, and you were like, "Oh, I'll leave it."
yeah.
So the last one was about Max,
Mm.
and she's like a teacher in a uni, and it doesn't have Chloe in it, and it's about she can like switch between two different realities, one where her mate's dead, one where she's alive, and the story's about that basically. This one is the sequel to that game because right at the end of the game, which I'm not going to go into, some crazy shit happens about what happens when you merge realities together. Spoiler alert, wasn't good. So this one brings Chloe back, right, into this. Now, as for those that maybe you've been under a fucking rock, Life is Strange 1, there's a choice about whether Chloe's alive or not,
Yeah.
right? Kind of the major point of that game's ending is you making that decision for yourself. With the start of Double Exposure, you have a dialogue choice where you explain whether or not she's dead or alive in your world.
Because it doesn't track the saves.
No, because it doesn't
No.
track the same. So you can choose whether or not you kept her alive
So
or
you
not.
could kill her in the first one and then
And
bring
lie.
her back to life in the second one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could
And
do. Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, you could lie, but yeah, you'd only
It's
you'd
more
be
fun
lying
that way,
You're
isn't it?
lying to yourself.
You
You'd be
would
lying
be.
to yourself.
Still fun though.
And so with this, bringing her back on this is all about the twisted reality. So it gets around that because in the reality that you killed her, she's in this other perfect world reality, etc. and so on. Anyway, point is, it's coming back, and it was apparently just it got leaked, and then they just announced it with a trailer, And I was like, holy shit, where the fuck have I been? So I completely missed this. Now, in terms of this, they gave you your players both Chloe and Max. And what it would do is Max has her powers just like she does in Double Exposure or any of the other Life is Strange games. But Chloe has what she has in Before the Storm, if you ever played that, which she has back talk. So it's like gives her more dialogue options and more ways to be able to like stress people out so that they kind of give you the answers you're looking for.
Power. She has more to say.
It works well in Before the Storm.
There's definitely a sexist comment there, isn't there?
But
Yeah, you can find it.
But now we've got female listeners.
it's definitely not Chloe's class. But it's coming out in March 26th, right?
Yeah.
They're not doing episodic, they're doing it all in one go,
That's
just like they
nice.
did with Double Exposure. So it's all just out in one go, March 26th. So this was mainly just for me to be like, God, I'm looking forward to this, right? Now, have I had the best time with Life is Strange over all its various inclinations? No. It's very much been hit or miss. True Colors slapped tits. Life is Strange 1 slapped absolute gargantuan breasts. Whereas Life is Strange 2 wasn't that great. Double Exposure wasn't that great.
B cups.
Yeah, very much B cups.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting it's a 50% hit rate at the moment with this series.
Yep.
I think it's less than 50. What's the adventures of...
Oh, that was like a one chapter DLC. I don't count
Yeah, but it's
that. And that was fun. That was fun.
Ah.
That was fine.
That's just a push-up bra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nothing. That was like an hour. It was fine. It was a free DLC thing to hype up next Life is Strange. Anyway, point is, it's at a 50-50 at the moment, or if they're good or bad, or good or average, right? I don't think any of them are bad, so to speak. This one is going to break it. It's either going to sway more to it's generally favorable, or it's mostly arse. It's going to go one of those two ways. And apart from Dispatch, I haven't had much luck over the whole course of this podcast with finding great pick your own adventure games.
No.
They've generally been bad. The Dark Pictures anthology has all been shit except for one.
Yeah.
There's loads of those. Quarry was pretty shit. I haven't had the best luck, but I keep on going back like a fucking tortured lover. You know, like a beaten ex-wife. I keep on coming back into the fold where I know I should run away. And it's happening again, boys. So I'm excited.
But you are speaking out now.
I am speaking out, but I'm still going to go back. You know? So I'm a sucker for it. Anyone else going to be a sucker with me and get in for the next Life is Strange now that we got Max and Chloe back together?
Have you played Life is Strange?
I was just going to say no, and I'm quite glad you talked for quite a length of time on this quick news, so we could move on quite quickly because I've got nothing really to add.
Yeah.
It's not been a series I've really looked at all, other than listening to you on the podcast, wax lyrical about some of them, and then stomp others into the ground and shit on them.
Yeah. Well, for me, I don't know my history with Life is Strange. I've only actually really played Life is Strange 1. That Adventures of what is it? Not Wonder Boy. That's a different game.
I can't remember his name.
What's it? Captain
Yeah, something
Awesome.
Like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I think it is Captain Awesome.
Yeah, you're something like that.
Yeah. And I obviously and True Colors. Those are the only ones I've actually played.
Okay,
Which I think is a good track record for me.
it's not bad actually.
Yeah. So two of them great. I love True Colors and Life is Strange 1 is great.
Yeah, fantastic.
Really, really good. I knew about this. I can't believe you didn't know about this.
Didn't know about it at all.
I've not seen any trailers or anything for it, but I just knew it was happening. I can't remember. I must have read it somewhere.
Oh man,
But I know. I
Could've-
can't believe we didn't even talk about it.
nope.
I feel like we have at some point.
I had no idea this was happening. This was like major news for me.
That's
So I
crazy.
was like, there's bound to be someone out there that doesn't know as well. The audience probably like, dude, we've known about this for like a month.
Yeah, everyone knows.
But I didn't know. I just had no idea.
You're the one under the rock.
Yeah, I am, man.
That's
well, I'm
crazy.
not now. I'm out now. I'm in
Yeah,
the
he's out.
sunlight.
He's
I'm
out and
sharing
he's
about it.
Buzzing, bro. But I'm not, it's because of Life is Strange the way it goes. I'm excited for it and I probably will play it. I'm not desperate for it. I'll quite happily let you get it day one and then lend it.
Yeah, well, you'd have to play Double Exposure first.
Ugh, yeah.
It's fine. It's a fine game. It's
So
not
I
bad.
love that.
It's a classic 6 out of 10.
How's the play?
2 playthroughs, which I'm going to redo another playthrough before this comes out. So I'll
Okay.
get the other ending and see it through, and that's all I have to do for the platinum anyway. And then I'm ready for the new one.
That's fair.
So
All right, maybe we'll see. If it comes out to good
fine.
reviews, I'll play Double Exposure and play that.
I pre-ordered Double Exposure, and it came through, and the reviews were like 7 out of 10. I was like, oh, brill. And it arrived, and I was like, well, let's dive in. And I was like, oh my god, this game's boring.
Such a shame. But I don't know. I've got it's nothing to do with Life is Strange, but Bloom and Rage left such a sour
Oh my god, that was
taste
so
on my
bad,
tongue.
dude.
I played it for 20 minutes and had to put it down because I thought
Really?
this is
That bad?
ass, bro. I can't believe you played all of it.
Yeah,
It's ass.
yeah, it was terrible.
I've maybe played it for an hour max.
Hmm.
I just couldn't. It was uninstalled. I never do that with games as well because I was quite keen for it.
It was so
But
bad.
usually I just tell myself, no, I do like this. And I just keep going. I really couldn't. I've got a sour taste in my mouth at the minute for games like that. But Life is Strange.
You enjoyed Dispatch.
Yeah,
Same kind of
so
game.
different though. Dispatch, the same kind of game, but it's so different.
So
it's
much better.
So yeah, so much better. And it's so like
It
it's so cartoony and superheroes.
Great.
It's class
It's
game.
great.
Really good. I'll play this Life is Strange, but I'm not that excited for it.
Fair
I'll
enough.
be honest. But it's cool that they're going back to the roots.
I'll let you know what it's like. If I come in here and I'm like, oh my god, Life is Strange back, baby,
Yeah,
then
I'll play
then you'll
Double
have
Exposure,
to.
Yeah.
You'll have to, right? But I fully am going in with the expectation that I'm going to be very nah. That was fine.
Yeah.
Which is,
Don't know why you keep going back.
dude, just
You've
because
got the scars.
you know what it's
Don't
like.
go back.
It's like the same way when you're watching like Prison Break, right?
Hmm.
And you get fucking one season which is absolutely godlike, and you're
Yep.
like, surely they'll do it again. And then each time it gets worse, and you're like, they're bound to hit gold again. They
He goes
never
back
do.
to prison.
Goes back to prison loads.
It's crazy.
You've wronged me once.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, they can't get much worse than that last scene. It's got to get better again. No,
A
it never
prison
does.
in Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh
back
my
in.
God.
That's the worst, bro. That season sucks ass. Yeah. So that's what it's like. It is like I'm a tortured wife who just can't get out the embrace for her husband because
You
even
can
though he
change
comes
him,
home,
bro.
yeah. Eventually he'll be nice again. He'll
Yeah.
stop drinking.
Mm.
You'll change.
Yeah. Never does.
Never.
Never does.
No.
But I'm going to make the same mistake again in March. So I'll let you guys know what it's like. But let's move it on from there.
Quick news. So my impression, here it goes, guys. Strong hands. I like that. Quick news. So, guys, I've got a bit of sad news, actually. I'm going to bring the tone down.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, next time you go to the shops and you want to buy yourself a pop, you're going to struggle a little bit. Because, of course, there's still Mankind and probably about 20 other shops that just stock pops.
Yep.
Of course, I'm talking about, unfortunately, Game is closing down.
Oh.
So the pop retailer Game is closing down. Now, guys, I want to ask you, does this affect your life at all? And can you remember the last time you went to a game store and what did you buy? Because I was trying to rack my brains earlier on this one, and I think it's quite a difficult question.
I remember the last thing I got from Game was they had the exclusive rights for a collector's edition for something.
Mm.
And I can't remember what that was. It might have been like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero or something, and they handled the delivery front. I didn't actually go in, but I went onto the website and ordered something, and that was it. The last time I went to a game store, I remember going in there and looking at the collection of games and being like, where are they?
Yeah.
Because you're right,
Yeah.
it was just merch. And it was all overpriced shit merch as well.
Yeah.
Like fucking Funko Pops, right?
Funko Pops.
Which themselves are going out of business, right? They're
Yeah.
having a hard time, Funko Pops. And I'm not surprised it's fucking absolute fad.
Tap.
It's the worst gift you can receive.
Yeah.
It is.
When they first come out, of course, everyone got a couple of their favourite characters.
Yeah, I got a load of Dragon Ball ones.
I got a few
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy ones, and
I
then
got
I ended up getting
three,
a
yeah.
few more Guardians of the Galaxy ones, and I thought, where does this stop? And then I thought, I'll put them in a box, right, under my bed, because I was still living with my parents at the time. And I thought, if I haven't got them out, people aren't going to start buying me them to add to the collection.
Yeah.
Then someone buys me a Mo Salah one. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want these pops. And then I start getting all the Liverpool pops. And I'm just like, they just multiply. I don't buy them. They just appear. And I just get more and more and more of them. But some people's houses, and I'm referring to
I know,
our very
I know.
close friends, their whole house is taken over by pops. They've got so many of them. Like all their whole living room and dining room is literally filled with pops.
Fuck
And I
that.
never want to get that way.
Fuck.
I know I was talking about how great my new living room is, but there's no pop in that house. I don't want them anywhere near my new house.
No.
I
They're
fucking
tap,
hate
man.
'em.
They're
Yeah.
a gift. That's literally what they are.
They
They're a
are.
gift. You
Yeah.
never buy them for yourself unless you're a freak.
No, literally, and I gotta say, I did buy. We were in. Tell you who it's a perfect gift for is a kid.
Yeah.
Right? Because we went into, I think it was Mankind, and in there they had they have a wall of pops, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in there was a load of Dragon Ball pops,
Hmm.
not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball. And Cass was like over the moon. He was like, "Oh my god, that's Goku, that's Bulma, that's blah blah blah," and so Mum messaged me. She's like, "What does Cass want for Christmas?" And I was like, "Oh, could just get him a load of these pops." And so she got him like the Kame House pop,
Oh, it's a
Master
nice one, to be fair.
Roshi, Krillin, Yamcha, and Goku all from Dragon Ball, and I was like, bro, because they'll play with these, right? Because they're not worth anything, like people keep them boxed or whatever,
Mhm.
and I'm like, what the fuck is the
Yeah.
point? Like, unless you're getting like a super rare one, right?
Mo Salah's pretty rare.
Is it?
No.
No chance.
No.
The rare ones are the ones that like San
The
Diego Comic Con.
variants, yeah,
and
the
stuff,
variants
yeah.
and stuff, yeah.
I got a hot topic exclusive Venom, which a previous ex-girlfriend bought me, and she said it was very rare and cost us a lot of money at the time she bought it. So I don't know. I've never looked it up afterwards.
Have a check.
Got
Bet
to
it's
check.
$5.
But that's still boxed.
Yeah,
If anyone's into them.
I literally, I remember a while, like when Pops were the rage, and I bought myself like Super Saiyan Goku and Piccolo and all those, and I had them all boxed. And then when Cass was a kid, I remember I just put them into they'd been relegated from
Yeah.
being on display to being out in the cupboard, and I just thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna open these. I just opened it, gave them to him, and he could just mess around, dribble all over them, just do whatever he's doing as a baby. And I was like, well, you'll get to know what these characters are eventually.
Yeah.
And I don't give a shit about these. You can just play with them, right? Knock them together. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with this, but they're fucking load of shit pops.
I literally with Funkos.
He didn't look them up afterwards as Cass is dribbling over him going, shit, that's worth 50 quid.
No, definitely not.
No.
That's the super rare Goku with the blue hair.
They never, unless it's like a very specific one, they never are, man. I had a Wolverine one from my uncle for like Christmas years ago. That was shit. And then there was one time I wanted to buy one for myself, and it was after Spidey Miles Morales came out,
Oh, okay.
and it was the like the Daft Punk looking suit,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
cool.
I just wanted a little figure of that suit. I didn't care there was a Funko Pop.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'd much rather an actual figure, but I never even bought it because I thought really it's shit.
yeah.
You get there and think, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like 20 quid gone.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
on bollocks.
I was like, sod that. But I could tell you my last game experiences.
Oh,
on then.
putting it back on
'Cause-
track. Thank
yeah.
you.
I
Please.
think I remember exactly when they were.
Okay.
So I went to a game a little while ago, but it's the one in
Mm.
Sports Direct, so that doesn't really count.
Doesn't count.
That's what they all are now.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So my actual last game experiences, one of them was in Mardy, so a bit up the way, up the valleys, and it was literally I went in there the day they were shutting down, and they had so much stuff for cheap. I
Mm.
bought a Mario poster because it was 10p.
Wow.
Wow.
And I only bought it for the frame, so that's where my game that can't mention free poster is in there. So I thought 10p for a nice frame, yeah, of course, class. And then on the way out, he went, "Do you want to buy do you want a phone, mate?" And I was like, "What?" He went, "Yeah, this little phone. It's like a little Nokia shit phone or Sony Ericsson phone." He's like, £2. And I was like, "No, mate, I'm okay." I was like, "No," but everything in there,
Yeah.
because they were just dumping stock,
Mm.
cheap as hell.
Fuck
They were in the
hell.
process of putting stuff in boxes and chucking it in the bin.
Fuck,
So it was like
crazy.
anyone who came in, you just get it dirt cheap.
Fuck.
And then
We used to do that in Waitrose. So when the breads become a bit stale, much like the pops, you
Yeah.
put them in the bin at the back,
The
and
waste
then
bin.
and then you'd go out the waste bin, and then someone had hopped the fence,
yeah, and
taken all
them.
the bread, and nipped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, wild.
To the baguette shop, mate. That's what it sounded like.
They could have just come in the store and paid 10p, but no, they waited to get it out of a bin.
Mental. These days now, fortunately, supermarkets, not to take it too far off track, they give it to charities now. Because
They say they do.
I never did that. I just stamped it in the ground.
Yeah,
It's a bit like when they say they recycle. You just chuck it in the same bin out the back.
they do, mate. They do. All of them do.
100%.
Yeah,
mental.
That's behind the looking glass, that.
Yeah,
Behind the
yeah.
curtain.
mental. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Anyway,
Waitrose were better.
yeah. Anyway, my other game experience, which was the last time I went in the Newport game,
Yep.
when it existed, was when Elden Ring came out.
Okay.
And my copy, I'd ordered it.
Mm.
Copy just never arrived. It came a day late.
Ah.
So on that day, I waited all morning for my copy of Elden Ring. Never came. So I went, sod it, I'm just gonna go buy one. So I went out to game, ordered, got a copy of Elden Ring, played it all day. My copy I ordered arrived the next day, went and refunded it. And then they couldn't give me cash. So they gave me
Credit.
Credit,
So
yeah.
you
Credit.
bought pops.
which no, I fucking didn't.
yeah.
What did I use that credit on? I think I used it to get a Call of Duty one year, but maybe not because that'd have been
Yeah, it would be digital.
physical. I don't know what I used that on. Maybe I never did.
Where's my
Oh.
wallet? Too late. Too late.
So if you do still have credit a game, you
Your
probably want
time's running out.
Yeah, you probably want to pop down to the last remaining
still got it.
standalone store.
Still
Oh
got-
my god!
You're gonna have to go to a
Gift card.
Sports Direct, bro.
This got to be expired. When did Elden Ring come out? 21.
That's a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do expire, do they? Isn't that against the law?
No, it's definitely not. 24 consecutive months.
Uh oh.
Oh.
Yeah, the balance will be removed. So I might have just lost 50 quid.
Oh.
But I
grim times.
feel like I
Move it
spent.
on, move it on. I can tell you about my last experience if you like.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
of course.
So my last experience of going to game was quite a while back, actually. So I pre-ordered a Street Fighter anniversary collection. I think it was
Oh, yeah.
25
Oh.
years of Street Fighter.
Sounds about
And
right.
it was like a collection box, and I think Third Strike was on there.
Hell yeah.
And I was pretty excited about getting this. And I'd been to like game launches before. I think we picked our 3DSs or
Yeah, yeah.
Smash Brothers up
Yeah.
from a game in Bristol Cricket
Yeah, that's right.
Causeway.
That's right. Yeah.
And it was rammed full of people. There was a big tournament. There was loads of stuff going on back in the day. And I thought it's going to be the same deal, right? I'm going to go down there. It's going to be a Street Fighter tournament. We're going to get to see some like
Old school.
something
FTC
going on,
friends,
right?
yeah.
I walk in and I was like, oh, I've got the right day sort of thing. Walked up to the counter and I said, oh, I've got a pre-order for Street Fighter. The girl behind the counter went, oh, there is. And I went, is this, many people come in for this? And she went, no, you're the only one.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, okay, great. So I took it home and I don't think I ever played it. I'll be
Oh
honest.
my God.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I've got that. We should definitely play it at some stage.
Hell
It's-
yeah.
It's PS4. I think it's 25
Sounds about right.
anniversary of Street Fighter.
Yeah, we just had the
Um,
30th. So
yeah,
that sounds
Absolutely,
about
it
right.
just came out for the PS5.
Probably about,
Yeah.
So probably about 5 years ago. Yeah. That was my
Wow.
last experience of game. And that was the customer interaction that I had. I
It-
was kind of put down from a game I was mega excited about. And she's like, nah, you're the only one.
I tell you what, we are not missing a goddamn thing. This is another part
No.
of your question. We're not missing anything going. The thing is, right, the market has just gotten so good. With the likes of Shop 2 or Game Collection, especially Game Collection,
Yeah.
why would you ever want to pay actual proper RRP for a game, which Game always had? They were never cheaper than like 60 quid. Whereas like you go on to like Game Collection or Shop 2 and you get the same game for like 50 or 45.
The only
you know?
reason was ever, get the game limited cover or
Yeah,
Steelbook or
yeah,
something. For
get the
game.
key ring for free
Yeah.
or something. Like
Some
my Last of
bollocks.
Us 2 has a reversible game exclusive cover and it's
Hmm.
beautiful, to be fair. I love it. But that's it.
Do
you know?
you know what? I'm glad they're gone, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Like we've been calling, it's come up on the show a few times about how they've been going out of business, and fucking good. They're absolute little scummy little cunts. Going in there and like CEX is scummy, right? You trade in your shit at CEX, you get fuck all for whatever you get. But Game were like the masters of doing that. I
Yeah.
remember when I spoke about this game too many times for this fucking show, but that game that comes up all the time, I can never remember what it is. And every time that you guys remind me, and I always it like hurts me remembering.
Haze?
No, not Haze. Thank God I never bought Haze. It was a game where you had like a little shuriken that you could throw.
Oh, it's 6-axis.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Dark Sector.
Dark Sector. Fuck me.
I knew you knew that.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I love
And-
that game.
I got that game and I took it back on the same day because I completed it.
Hmm.
And they were like, they offered me like literally 40 quid less than what I just paid for it or whatever. It was like
Crazy.
literally like a fiver they offered me. And I was like, dude, it's out today.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, no.
Right, that's what happened to me with X-Men Origins. The day after, I beat it the day it came out. Day after, took it back, £2.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad they're gone. Because
Yeah.
it's scum. They're absolute scum, they are.
Although one thing I will say is that our high streets are sad now, though.
Oh, fuck
I used to love it
is.
as a kid, where we'd go in the high street, you'd have like electronics boutique at one end,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you'd have a game at the other, you'd have a independent retailer as well there,
Virgin Media.
a Virgin Mega Store,
Yeah, yeah.
HMV, you'd have them all, and they'd all stock video games, loads of them. Toys R Us would even do it, right, back
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
day. We'd have to have a little card that you'd take to the man at the
yeah, the till.
checkout. Yeah, the till to be able to get your game, right? Used to love that experience when I was young, and that was part of gaming, right? You go
Yeah.
in and look at it all, and you'd even have experiences in the store where you'd be able to play on a console that was set up in the store,
Yeah.
and like look up at the top over all these games behind a glass cabinet, and that was like a cool memory, right?
Yeah, it was
poor, video game memory. But now you walk down like the village, all it is betting shops, secondhand shops, and Turkish barbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing there anymore.
No,
Probably
but
Greg's as well.
but it's-
And a Greg's. Greg's
Yeah,
has
Greg's
survived.
on
If
every
anything,
corner.
they've profited from
Yeah,
all
Greg's
this.
has just expanded, and they
Yeah.
do not need to.
yeah.
They literally in town in Newport. There's 4 Gregs. One of them, one of them's next to where Game was.
Yeah.
You walk a minute up the street. There's one there.
Oh,
That's what I
sorry,
like.
vape stores as well. They're,
Oh,
they're
vapes.
fucking.
Loads.
I know you boys vape, so no offense, but they're fucking everywhere.
They are.
They
mate,
are.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't care that they're gone. I really don't, because like the thing is, now the experience is a case of, do you get it a day early? That's the excitement now.
Yeah.
It's like you pre-order, you're like, is it going to be here the day before? And you get home, you're like, oh no. And then it's, what time's the postie come in? Please, please, please.
Yeah.
Like it's different now. And and we are still that dying breed of getting things physical, right?
Yeah.
Like most people get it digital and then you don't have to fucking worry. You get it at midnight, it's there, or on the, at a certain time it launches on that territory, whatever, right? That's the reality now. And it used to be a case that you go into these game stores, you wouldn't have, unless it was written up in a PlayStation magazine, which they only had so many pages, so they could only cover so much.
Yeah.
If it wasn't written up, you go in on, does the box art look cool?
True.
These days,
that's so true.
everything is so covered that you can tell a stinker from a fucking mile off, right? Other than me with Life is Strange. And so you don't need to have that same experience. We've moved on
Gaming
from that,
has
right?
changed,
It
hasn't
has
it?
changed. And it's sad,
It
but at
is
the
sad.
same time, the cream rises, the shit doesn't, right? Like, you know what's the stinker, what isn't
Yeah.
these days. There's too much coverage.
Yeah. It's a great point. That's what got me into Devil May Cry. Is just being in a shop and I think in a game and seeing DMC2 and being that looks cool.
And you can get that kind of experience now still in CX, but for old stuff.
Yeah.
So you can go in there and be like, I wonder, this is 150. Am I taking a gamble on this PS2 game or whatever?
You just look it up on your phone.
You can, but it's quite fun though, right? Like,
It's not like back in the day you'd have the magazine in your back pocket and go, oh,
yeah,
let's
it's
read the
rated 9
review.
out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I did that once. I went into a cash generator and they had a drawer which had a Game Boy game in it
Mm.
with no sticker on it.
Oh,
mystery
proper
game.
rolling
Yeah.
the gamble.
And
Yeah.
it was like £4 or something. And I asked the staff, I went, do you know what game that is? They said, no, we've never even tested it or anything. Don't even know if it works. And I was like, I'll buy it. And I remember taking it home. It was like it wasn't even like Tony Hawk. It was some other off-brand skateboard game. And I was like, oh,
They've
fuck
done
me.
you. They've done you.
Yeah,
This
they
one
definitely
coming.
That's a
got
red
it and
flag,
took the
isn't
sticker
it?
off.
It is.
£4. They don't know what it is. I'll go for it. I'll roll the dice. I'll see where this lands.
But bro, imagine it was something super rare.
It's just a bit of fun anyway.
Like
isn't it?
what?
I don't know.
The Pokemon ones are coloured and they're worth a bit of money, as you probably know. And most of those are faked anyway these
Yeah,
days.
that's
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
Like, what was it going to be?
No idea. Maybe E.T.
It could have been anything.
E.T.
yeah.
Is that a legendary Game Boy game?
Yeah. Is
it?
Well, it's not a Game Boy game either, is it? It's
No.
a fucking NES game.
It's also famously ass.
Yeah, but it's rare because they're all in the landfill. They're worth a lot now. Like Concord will be.
Yeah. yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
The game, you put a disc in, doesn't work.
Yeah. Nothing happens.
Can't even play it.
Mate, I'm not opening it.
No,
no,
you
I'm-
crazy?
No,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not fucking
You get the watch the
retirement
opening
money.
cutscene and that's it.
Wouldn't even get that, bro. I bet it just comes up with an error.
Yeah,
Yeah.
servers can't connect the server.
Yeah.
On the main menu, that's it.
Brill.
But anyway, the story is game is closing down,
Good.
although
riddance.
there are still some, as you've alluded to, in Sports Direct.
Yeah.
As like most Iron brands, go to Sports Direct.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't
So-
know there was any left.
Yeah. They
What, Sports
still.
Direct?
No games.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. Yeah, they're just doing what they've done. It's like with Argos, where they've just gone inside other stores.
Yeah.
Although
Argos and
Argos is still
Sainsbury's.
class. I like Argos a lot.
It's like all those people that wear Jack Wills, Slazenger. No fear.
Passenger.
No fear. All
Yeah.
these brands died,
Yeah.
and now they appear in Sports Direct.
Yeah, so
So
true.
Game is doing the same thing. It's just appearing
Yep.
in Sports
Yeah.
Direct.
Till it's
So
gone.
We'll see where that one goes.
And then good riddance. Go to Game Collection if you're in the UK. Go to Game Collection. They're a Wales-based company. They're only down the road.
Are
We
they?
should get them on.
They are, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
We
know
should
that.
reach out and get them on the
Mm.
show.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I had no idea about that.
They're from Wales. Or they're only from down the road.
That's class.
Good guys. And with that, move on.
Moving on to Spence. for his next impression.
Blooming heck. Bear with. Which one am I doing again? All right. War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other.
Oh
Oh,
my
these are
God.
hard today.
He's Googles. So he's got to page 2. And he,
Yes,
he
yes,
has. He's
yes.
got to page 2.
Yes.
Page 1 was like, Yahoo!
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's a me.
Yeah, it's a me, blank.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Before I remembered my quote, I had it to me on there.
Oh, brilliant.
That's
Nice.
insane, bro. That's awful, bro. The hard ones.
Yeah. Tough ones. Toughies.
All right, quick news. So for my final bit of news, lads, I mentioned this game last time for one of my most anticipated.
Mhm.
A Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake. It is getting a demo and also a collaboration with Silent Hill F in the form of a costume, which, let's be honest, who cares? But the demo, though, the demo I'd like to discuss.
Sure.
What do you boys think? Are you keen? Well, for one, anyway, are you guys excited for this game?
I've got a feeling Fatal Frame is going to go the same way as Pragmata with Spencer, because he seems very, very keen and pro on this IP. And then when we actually get to play it, he won't bother.
Yeah,
It feels that way, doesn't it?
I can speak to that right away. It's not a game that's day one immediately.
there you go.
It was on my anticipated list as a shag. It was never a marry.
Okay,
It's kind of like
fair enough.
I'll play it. No rush.
Thing I realized after listening to the last episode is because you just did it off the dome, right? Your list would have been completely different if you just thought about it for like a minute more.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
Tocon.
Because
bro.
it's like,
yeah.
so I said Token, you're like, oh shit, Token. Like anything I bought to the table, you're like, fuck.
There was just some
Yeah.
obvious ones you just completely missed.
Yeah, I'm
So-
not that keen for this game.
Although I picked PC games, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like it, yeah. I think the thing about this, right? The demo comes out March 5th, right?
Hmm.
So does fucking Marathon. You ain't playing this demo, bro.
So true.
You've chosen this bit of news. You ain't playing this.
Yeah, no. No way. Well, the thing is, Marathon. Oh, do I get it digital? No, surely physical.
What, Marathon?
Yeah, it's
get it
digital only.
Oh.
No. But if you buy it, you don't have to buy it for me. Do you? Oh, no, you do. Because you're buying it for us for Christmas, right?
Yeah, but I suppose if I buy it for you, I get it for free.
Yeah. I want to be able to stream it, so I'd like to own it. I want it digital. I want mine digital, please.
Okay, say less. All right, well, that saves me 40 quid then.
Yeah,
Right, sound. Well, in that case, I
We've
was
got a
gonna
rule,
say,
haven't we, though? Because multiplayer games,
We always buy digital.
we always play digital.
yeah, because then you keep it
That's
in.
our sort of gateway into digital.
Yeah, so
isn't
you
it?
don't have to change the. You don't have to change the
Change the
disc.
disc all the time. I have to take clear obscure out.
Yeah,
Wouldn't I?
no, exactly. Yeah, fuck
Don't
that.
want to do
that
that.
ain't leaving
My
there,
living
bro.
room's fucking massive now.
Yeah,
You know.
got to walk 10 minutes down the
Exactly. Yeah, I can't be doing that.
That's crazy.
road.
It's class, but no,
It's
yeah,
getting more of a flex every time I mention
it
it.
is,
Doesn't
man.
it?
I like
Yeah.
it though. I like
Yeah,
it.
It's in the
yeah.
East Wing.
Yeah. He's doing that, especially you with that picture up there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
East Wing.
God, the most middle class thing I've ever seen,
It's
mate.
mental.
Yeah.
But peek behind the curtain, I bought a picture, right, like a family portrait, and I didn't realize sizing when I bought it. So it was like you could pay an extra £2 for the next size up, and that next size up was monstrous. So I've got like basically the kind of thing that you walk into like a room in the game that can't be
A
mentioned.
palace.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, something like that. And it's the kind of thing where if it was in a game that can't be mentioned, it's the kind of thing where you'd have to take a lighter to it to burn to open a door.
Yeah.
It's like
The-
so big.
It's
big.
a puzzle, basically.
it's giant.
And wherever you stand, it looks at you.
Yeah,
It's
one
like
of those.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
So that's what Phil's referencing. Peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
But yeah, mate, this demo's nice. I don't care.
What I was gonna say is, if I was getting Marathon physical, it's what I would play whilst waiting for it to arrive.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm not getting it physical, so I'm not playing this demo.
I think you might play this demo because Marathon is a multiplayer game. So are you really going to be wanting to play it on your portal? Like a game like this, you could play on your portal.
It's true.
Playing Devil's Advocate, I might have a little bit of faith in you.
I think
Obvious.
that's a good point. I think I would probably play it on the portal whilst I'm away.
There we go.
But
So I'm going to put a bet on this. I bet you don't play it on March 5th.
it's a pretty easy bet, I think.
Whenever we do these bets, it forces someone into playing it.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
But
What day of the week is March 5th?
Friday, I reckon.
Okay, so I'm working from home.
I think you play it then.
I play it during lunch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll take that bet. Shake your hand right now.
All right. Yeah, March. It's a Thursday, actually. It's a Thursday.
Oh, still working from home.
I think you'll play it.
Bet on. You
Bet
got to
on.
play it day one.
Yeah, sound.
All right.
If I forget about it, though,
We're
I'll
recording the
remind
podcast.
you.
please do. Please do.
Depends, you better play
Hang
it.
on, let me put it in my calendar right now.
Put a little reminder in.
We're recording the podcast the day after, so you
March
can let
5th.
us know.
Oh, I'm not home March 5th.
Oh.
Cool, though.
We don't have Wi-Fi in Trekker.
Oh, you might have already won then.
Oh, my God.
He
I
took
might
the
need
bet as well. He shook my
Might
hand.
need to dip home for a bit.
Just go down Weatherspoons.
Oh, my God.
Connect to the local Wi-Fi. then,
Yeah, you
know.
play it on that. That'd be
Yeah.
a great
Oh,
experience.
my God. Yeah, I'm away. If it's on PC,
Yeah.
I could just hotspot download.
Mm.
I'll do that. Fuck it. Mate.
Maybe, yeah.
I'll win this bet. I'll figure out a way.
Alright,
I'll
okay.
drive home if I have to. It's only an hour up the road. I'll
Alright.
do it. I'll drive 2 hours to win this bet.
Sure.
Go for it.
Sod
Yeah.
it.
Not my problem.
Class.
Good times.
Yeah.
Move it on then.
Yeah, it's not niche else to say.
No.
No.
This demo come in, so's Marathon. Yeah. Class. All right, Davey, mate, over to you.
All right, here we go. Ready for the hardest quote ever?
Stupid
Go on then.
bet.
Get over here. I didn't want to do the impression because it's too obvious.
Oh, yeah. It
Yeah,
wasn't
but
on
how many games are there that he's in? Loads. Have
True.
we got to get the number right?
That's crazy.
No. You just if
Just
somebody's the
the IP.
character, as long as you know the character and the IP, I'll let you have it.
Sub-Zero.
Well, don't give it away now.
It's crazy.
Please say that on the next one though, because you'll be very disappointed with yourself.
Reptile?
I'm not telling you now. So, quick
Smoke?
news.
Let's name Mortal Kombat characters.
There has been some major news, but I don't know how it hits for you guys. So, we have had long rumored that there's been a brand new title in the Horizon universe, which is multiplayer. Now, we did have Steel Frontiers, I think it is, which is the mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That got
yeah.
announced a few months, probably about, 2 months ago, something like that was shown?
It was in our quick news, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
And we came away from that reveal being actually pretty impressed by it.
Yes.
With 2 out of 3 of us
Yeah, not me.
saying that we were very impressed and this was something we'd check out day one.
Yep.
Even though it's a case that it's going to be like mobile and PC, right?
Yeah, weird
right?
mix. But
But
I'm in for it. Why not?
I'm in for checking it out.
Yeah.
We've now had the PlayStation version of this, the long rumored one, and it's been announced. It's called Horizon Hunters Gathering. Now, this is a 3v3. It's a 3-player co-op PvE thing where you go in, you choose one of a selection of different legendary hunters to go and take on machines in a couple of different modes that they've announced so far. So,
Can I pick Aloy?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, you can't. You could be
No?
an old man.
Yep.
You could be some black guy.
Yeah.
And you could be some anime-looking woman.
Mate, she'll be.
Well, we know the mix here.
Yeah, it's so true. But Aloy will 100% be paid to play.
Probably.
100%.
So this is now. I'm going to read some of this out from the PlayStation blog. All right, I'm not going to read the full thing. Horizon Hunters Gathering is a cooperative action game developed by Guerrilla for PS5 and PC that lets up to 3 players team up as heroic hunters to protect a world under threat from deadly machines. Combat is tactical, reactive, and deeply skill-based, building on the tactical precision of the Horizon games while embracing the dynamics of team play. So, it centers around challenging and replayable hunts with 2 game modes revealed, which is Machine Incursion, a high-intensity mission where waves of machines pour out from underground gateways led by a formidable boss, and Cauldron Descent, a longer multi-stage trial in which ever-changing rooms push hunters to their limits, from brutal machine encounters to hidden doors that promise power and reward for teams prepared to open them. Both modes will be available in our upcoming closed playtest through the PlayStation Beta program on PS5 and PC, and we're excited for players to get hands-on and shape the game with their feedback. So, first question for you guys is, have you seen the footage for this game, and what do you think about it? Phil, I'm going to start with you as the fellow Horizon fan, same as myself.
Oh, fan. It's a bit strong.
We are fans of Horizon.
We're massive critics of the series. 1 was good, 2 was
2 was, yeah, fine.
could have been better.
Yeah, it was fun. We hate it more every single day that passes.
Yes. Yeah. We've never replayed it. have we?
No.
Maybe if we go back. we
No,
might
no thanks.
find it. No, probably won't.
Crazy.
But yeah, you're right. I guess we would be the Horizon
Fans.
kind of reps for the show. I don't want to use the word fans.
I'm a fan. I got a fucking collector's edition statue of 2 upstairs.
I
was
have
very, very excited for 2.
Beautiful game.
Great.
Yes, beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, and the story, the way it tries to weave it, is good.
Story's great.
Some good elements.
Story's excellent.
But I am so glad I didn't buy that collector's edition.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get it now. Every couple of months it comes back up on sale. It'd be like 40 quid
40
next
quid,
time.
yeah. No.
Brilliant.
But no, I haven't seen that one actually yet. But it is something I am massively interested in. And you reading the marketing blurb gets me going. I think this sounds like there's quite a lot there. Now, I don't know which way this is going to go, right? But probably by the smirk on your face, it's probably going to go downhill. But that marketing blurb, that sounds really fucking cool.
You haven't seen this trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer. But if they can pull it off to the level that marketing blurb is selling it, boys, that could be a game we could play together.
I'm not playing this game.
Spence, have you seen the trailer?
No, I'm the one who sent this in the chat and told you boys about this. I have not seen the trailer. I saw the post, sent it, and thought, sod that, and went next. I think I've seen snippets of the trailer.
It is not very long. I'm going to show you boys because this will definitely change how we go about doing this. So let me show you.
Should we pause?
Yeah. So I've shown you both the cinematic trailer and then we watched the gameplay trailer. So all in all, that was about 4 minutes worth. There is a 9-minute video where it's the one of the chaps from Guerrilla talking about how they came up with the idea of the game and how they always envisioned Horizon to be a multiplayer experience, and it kind of gone along with testing into what it is today.
Yeah.
Now you've seen a bit of it. What do you think?
I'm going to stick with my positivity. I think it looks quite good. I think I would give this a go. It does look like they've just given it the Fortnite wash, if you like. The art still looks very Fortnite, which is surprising, really, because Horizon, as we alluded to with 1 and 2, the art style and the graphics, that's one of the major things
That's
with the
probably
game.
the selling point, yeah.
And they've moved away, haven't they, here with the multiplayer? It's much more cartoony, but much more childlike looking, I think. But from what you've shown me, I don't really see it as a terrible offering
Fair.
just yet. We'll see where this conversation goes, but I'm more intrigued by what you've shown me.
Fair. What about yourself, Spence? Now you've seen a little bit of it.
Fuck off, mate. It's like Horizon meets Genshin Impact.
Yes.
Cross Monster Hunter.
Yep.
But I don't like Monster Hunter. I don't like Genshin Impact. I don't like Horizon really very much either. So this ain't for me.
This is always going to be a hard sell.
3
wasn't it?
things they've put together and 3 things I'm not a fan of. What is going on? I can't believe what they're doing to the Horizon IP. The things they're doing with it. The Lego game, this, and the mobile game all at the same time. What is going on?
When all we want is Horizon 3.
Oh, well, I don't. But yeah.
Me and Davey, that's all
Yeah.
we want.
I don't get it.
I just, honest to God, I saw this reveal and I have never felt so disappointed. I think it looks shit. I think, do you see the same fucking animation of that one special attack that one girl does 4 times in a 1-minute trailer? They say it's going to be deep. This game's going to be deep as a fucking puddle, man. It looks so fucking generic. It looks so generic. And the worst thing about it is the mobile game looks way better.
It does.
Yeah, I agree with that.
way
That is
better.
fair. That is fair.
It's like, why would I want to play this when I could play Steel Frontiers? And even that, I'm like, I can't even play that on my PlayStation. I got to play it on a fucking mobile or a PC. And instead, I got to play this 3v3 fucking Dead on Arrival game. It looks fucking generic as piss. And it's like, people always say like, oh, Concord 2. This is Concord 2. Like, High God's Concord 2. This is Concord 2.
Yeah.
No one's going to fucking play this. And now I've signed up to the beta, right? I signed up to the beta and I'm going to give it a go. But all I can say is like Horizon, I generally do like the IP, right? I generally do. And as much as I have problems with Horizon 2, I still, looking back now, I'd probably rate an 8 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
It was fine. It was a good game,
Yes.
let down from the fact that it wasn't as good as the first. This looks like they'd have to pay me to fucking put time into this, really, for like a long term, because it looks so fucking generic. And I hate the art style. I hate it.
I hate it as well.
I really hate it. I think it looks fucking awful. Like Horizon's main thing, like you guys were saying, is the fact that it's, it's breathtaking visuals.
Yeah.
They're like, no, let's make it look like everything else. Let's make it look like everything else. And I won't be able to fucking mount shit. It doesn't look like I can. It looks like they somehow made it even less interactive than Horizon 2.
It looks as if they simplified a lot of elements,
Yeah.
which is ultimately what we didn't want them to do with the series. And 2, combat definitely was a bit more simplified. They got rid of a couple of, fundamental kind of weapons that were really interested in the first one, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't add anything like riding, anything more than you would have in the first one. I think you got a raptor in the second one.
Yeah.
That was the big selling point, and then a bird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You never got on the big dinosaurs,
No.
right? Which we all wanted to do. But yeah, I can agree with you. It does look like a simplified version, but this is only the first one, right? But it is a weird area for them to be pushing into because of the success Sony have had in this area. It's not like it's full of money and full of people with open arms going, God, I can't wait for another multiplayer of something. No, this area of gaming at the moment is highly criticized by everybody.
And what's annoying is in the blog, they're like, we used our experience from Killzone to be able to make this. And it's like, just fucking make Killzone again. Just make
Nothing
Killzone.
like Killzone, is it?
No, it's nothing like it. Like, what the hell, dude?
It looks like it's made for kids, but why even make a game for kids anymore? Because all they play is Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft.
Yeah, what's the point?
They don't play anything else.
No. I honestly, I think this is, and judging by, and I suppose this is always a dangerous thing, the internet's fucking hating this.
Of course it will.
But they hate everything, right? But I'm actually agreeing with them on this one. I think this looks really fucking boilerplate and boring. It just looks very generic and looks like any of the games that I'd put on like a fucking Shag, Marry, Kill. This looks like it would make a kill list.
Yeah.
If I saw this, like this is prime kill list material. And it's coming from fucking Guerrilla. What are they doing?
Let's be honest, we wouldn't be talking about this if it wasn't the Horizon series and it wasn't Guerrilla.
Yeah.
The worst thing about it is that they already shown a game that's not done by them coming to PC and fucking mobile, and it looks better.
It goes against everything you know Guerrilla for, though, doesn't it?
It does.
Because
everything.
all the big Guerrilla games, everything they've been involved in, has been something that's a spectacle.
Yep.
And that's what they're known for. And now they've gone down the Fortnite route and just made everything a cartoon or kind of Disney-fied it.
Yeah.
Some of the
Disney's a good way to put it,
characters
yeah.
look as if they're in a Disney film.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
They do. And this is the thing to me is that Sony have learned so many lessons from doing this live service push, right? And things have been pushed back. Like Marathon's had a huge rework to get to the point where it is now. Concord, obviously, rip. Helldivers 2, big success. Gran Turismo, big success. But you would have thought something like this would have been on the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
If they're in a position where they're cutting like the Last of Us multiplayer game, right? Which apparently was great to play, but just they couldn't support it. And that gets hit at the cutting room floor, but this somehow survives all of that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe when I play it on the beta, if I'm lucky enough to get in, I'll walk it all back and I'll be saying, lads, this is fucking class. We got to all get on this. That is a very fucking slim chance of happening. So I'm going into this thinking that this is going to be gash.
To get me to play that with you, it's going to have to be the greatest game you've ever played.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you now, it's not.
Yeah. So
I'm slightly more positive than you. I will give it a go. I'm also on the beat. I didn't even watch it. I just signed straight up because it was Horizon. And I thought, I got to get in on some of this. But yeah, we'll see where this one lands and we'll report on a future show, I think.
we certainly will. And over to you for the final
Over to me.
piece. Final
Okay.
piece of quick news.
We're already dead. You're just catching up. Quickety quick news. So guys, I've got some news, actually 3 pieces of news that all relate to new PlayStation or Sony PlayStation hardware. The first bit of news relates to they're working on an OLED version of the Portal, and that's going to be released this year. And we're all massive Portal fans. So I'm going to come to you guys step by step as I go through the 3 offerings here, just
Sure.
to see your interest, just to gauge. Would you be interested now that you've got a Portal to upgrade to an OLED version of the Portal, a better looking version of said Portal? Spence, I'm going to come to you first.
Not a chance. Not a fucking chance. For one, I've just got a Portal. You know
What? Full of positivity today, aren't we?
mate.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Hard, isn't it? This.
What the fuck is the point of an OLED screen on a device that requires internet to like have good performance? The screen on the Portal itself already is really good. It's a great screen.
I've got to agree already on that one.
Yep.
Yeah,
already.
OLED isn't like OLED's great, but if my connection's bad, what's that? It's doing niche.
Dude, I'm picking up everything you're putting down. I'm
What-
right there with you.
What is the point?
It's not enough, is it?
not
it's
anywhere near enough.
It's not enough to get somebody who's already got a Portal to go up.
No.
No. The benefit is surely it's going to be a case of it's going to have like a better chip or something in it as well. Like I'm pretty sure the Switch did when the Switch had an OLED model. It had increased features. It had an actual LAN port, which is brilliant, or an Ethernet port. Finally,
Yeah.
first time in like 40 bloody years. But who cares, bro?
Yep.
What? So not only is it going to look a bit brighter when it lags, it's going to bloody what? It's going to connect to my PS5 a bit faster. Is that it?
Yeah, I can't see I can't see this making it out personally. Like I don't see what the reason is. I don't think anyone's really crying about the fact that it needs a better screen, right? I don't think anyone's really saying that. It's more so they want it to be an actual handheld rather than it being tied to the internet, right? So I think this is one of those things. I don't believe this. I don't believe
You don't
this rumor.
believe it?
I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
believe
it
at all.
is a rumor. It's from a leaker.
I was going to say I have to.
So
type
this
it.
is
I've
this
been
isn't
seeing this
confirmed
everywhere.
news before you all put your original Portals on eBay to upgrade to this OLED version. It's not confirmed just yet.
I don't believe it.
It's been everywhere, mind. I've been seeing loads about this.
Dude, so is every other fucking rumor for forever. And
Also
I
true,
know
yeah.
that generally I
Yeah,
believe
Bloodborne's
rumors,
coming
right?
back. I heard that.
Well,
Yeah,
wait till I
same
say
day as
possible.
Half-Life 3, I think.
Wait till I say possible crazies, buddy. But yeah, I don't believe this for a start. I just don't. I know the Portal sold very, very well, but I can't imagine there's much of an audience that are like, oh, I would upgrade to a Portal, but I'll wait for the Portal 2. Like, I can't. Or the Portal OLED. Oh my, please! It's the only thing that's stopping me getting is an LCD screen. I just can't see there being much of a market for it. I
No.
really can't.
So my 2 cents on this. The offering of an OLED screen isn't enough, as you guys have alluded to, for me to upgrade, right, to the next version of the Portal. But what it does show me, and I think this is something that we don't see from the VR, right, that Sony has,
Yeah.
is the commitment to the hardware and the constant iterations and improvements that we're seeing on it. Sure, this improvement isn't me going to buy a new Portal, but what it is showing me that Sony, they love this handheld.
They have faith.
It's selling. They've
Yeah.
got faith in it, and it's going to move forward. And there's going to be future updates, software, hardware to this setup that we're going to buy into at some point.
Yeah.
To throw a positive spin on it, because you guys have been quite negative on this first part of the news.
You are very positive today.
I'm trying. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
very positive. This
Crazy,
is very
mate.
unlike you.
I've been
isn't it?
sipping happy juice today.
Yeah, you have. You're having a great day.
Yeah.
Dude, looking on the bright side of shit.
Bright
it's
side of- I'm
nuts.
happy, mate.
I'm
That's what it
fucking
is.
miserable with some of this news today. And Spence is proper in the gutter. Yeah, I mean, we'll wait and see. For those that want it, great, but it ain't for me.
Yeah. The only thing crazy. The only things I could think they would do is the better chips, maybe give it back buttons like the Edge.
Okay,
Again,
like a pro version or elite version.
like a pro version,
Mm.
but
do you know how fucking hard that would be to hold?
also hard to hold. And what
Magic
games?
Skate
You,
Story.
Innit?
Yeah,
what games you playing on the Portal? Because you're not playing competitive games on the Portal to even utilize that. If
No.
they did do it, this does what bigger screen maybe, but then it's just heavier in your hands. I
Mm.
can't see this going well.
no, I just don't see there being a point. If it launched with an OLED,
Great,
and then there was an LCD version that was cheaper coming out, just like they did with the PS Vita,
makes
Yeah.
sense.
I get it, right? I get it.
Mm.
But to go for a more expensive version, because it would be more expensive being OLED, I just don't. I don't believe it.
That brings us on to a good question. No, what do you think the price would be?
50 quid more,
Mm.
250.
I reckon.
Yeah. Well, probably a little bit more, because Sony's always premium, and it'll launch higher than it actually settles, I think. So maybe the 75, bit more. I'm going to push it a little bit more than you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Going up
yeah.
even higher.
I would say,
Make it more premium, you know?
I think it would sell for the same price as the Paul.
Oh,
You reckon it just replaces it?
Yeah, fully just replaces it. I reckon it's not even like a new version. It's just the model they start selling.
So instead of them doing like the downgrades like they have now, where you can get it on sale for like 129, things like that, it's just a case of the price is static, doesn't really change that much, but it's just OLED now
Yeah.
going forward. I just don't see the point. What's the fucking point?
There is no fucking point. Yeah, there isn't.
Don't believe
Terrible.
it.
Terrible.
well, as that one went down so well, I'm going to move on because I've got some news about the PS6. Now, Davey, you've put a bunch of facts and figures into the doc that don't wholly make sense, but we're going to be talking about the next generation, and I think you mean CPU there, figures. I'm assuming there. I don't know what a CU figure is.
Compute units.
Compute units?
Yes, mate.
Okay, we'll go with that. So we're talking about some new stats that have come out about the PS6, and they all sound great. They're all bigger than the last one. Now, does this mean anything? We all know that the PS6 is showing up sometime in the future. Do these stats excite you, Davey? Because you wrote this down in the doc for me to read.
No, they don't. And do you know what? I think the thing with the PS6 is that the rumor mill has started to dial back on itself a little bit. They're saying that with the fact you've got so much shortage of RAM at the moment,
Yeah, it's bad.
that
Mm.
they're going to extend the PS5's life cycle now.
I'd
So
expect
originally
that.
the rumors were going to be 2027, 2028. They potentially could be like 29. I'm cool with it being longer, personally.
Me too.
Like, I think anytime I put these in just in case you thought they were interesting, right?
Unless you've got a comparison, they mean nothing, do they?
No, they
They're
don't.
just figures.
I think like whenever there's different figures that are coming out for potential PS6 shit, I never believe it.
No.
Never believe it. And you do get the odd thing that turns out years later to be right.
Hmm.
But I honestly believe that we are miles off from PS6. I cannot see it being next year. I just really can't. It doesn't feel like the gens got fully underway.
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
no,
I think we're
completely
still
agree.
at the start, really, with PS5.
It feels like we've only
So
just
much more.
phasing out the PS4,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
exactly.
it does
yeah.
feel
well,
like
we
that.
just
They're not
got
today.
yeah,
You know?
Ace Combat, bloody PS4 only
Mm.
game we just got added.
It feels like as if like now we're getting to the point where the games are being developed for PS5.
Pro.
Yeah, PS5 and PS5 Pro. And people aren't so worried about having to be cross-gen with PS4 anymore. Like most of the games that come out this year that were big games, apart from, like FIFAs and shit like that, but like big kind of console selling games are going to be PS5 only, right? And I think we're gotta be at least 2 years away for PS.
More than that.
You reckon?
I reckon it's like 2030.
So, I mean, like these things here where they're saying the PS6 being 52 CU and Magnus 68 CU. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't really care.
Well, I didn't read it out.
No, it means nothing.
No.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that means. People are putting shit out there, right? And I think the bigger thing I put these things out there is just like rumors are going wild, but people are just talking shit, dude.
Yeah,
I don't believe
always
any
are.
of this bollocks. I don't believe any of it, and I think we're a long way off before we see PS6, and that's the kind of talking point I wanted to go on to.
Yeah. I think that's a more important kind of element to this story rather than it being more powerful. Like, great bit of news, guys.
Yeah, it's
The
more powerful.
PS6
Great.
will be more powerful than the PS5.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa,
Crazy.
We bring you the facts. The biggest hard-hitting news items straight to you from MPS We Trust. It means nothing, really, does
Mish,
it?
bro.
But PS6, Spence, are you interested in any of this?
Not this. I'm interested in the PS6, sure,
Yeah.
but all of this, like you've said, with no comparison, it means absolutely nothing.
Hmm.
But
So whoever wrote this doc, probably next time, put some comparison numbers in. Moving on. I'm gonna try and win you back with the final piece of this news
Go on,
because I think out of the three, this is the one that excites me. Again, you've put some facts and figures in that I probably won't read, but it's the announcement. Well, not announcement. It's just some information around a PS6 handheld and where that's going to go, how that's going to shape the future. Okay, with PS5, we've got the Portal, so we've had our half step. And as we talked about earlier, they're iterating, they're changing software, hardware upgrades out the wazoo of this thing. It's being supported by Sony, and we are lapping it up. Next generation, are we going to be getting a full-on handheld? Spence, I'm going to come to you first. Will you be interested in a full-on handheld with the PS6?
mate, absolutely, I'd be interested. However, what we've got there, none of that on there correlates to any type of storage, other than temporary storage with the RAM. So that to me just looks like another streaming device.
Possibly.
What the hell is the point,
Mm.
man? I mean, if the PS Portal, I can't imagine we're getting a different handheld for the PS6. I really can't.
No.
I think it's going to be the DualSense is going to keep going because
Hmm.
it's a perfect controller. Why not just use the normal Portal as the handheld for PS6? It doesn't make any sense. If we get an actual handheld, amazing. But this rumor, for one, RAM at the minute, the price point for RAM is egregious.
Yep.
If this selling,
Everyone's struggling, aren't they, with that?
everyone is struggling. If this is coming out with, I don't even know what RAM that freaking is. I don't know what that means. It'll be expensive as hell. Who cares?
The way I'm looking at all this stuff and sort of like the bigger idea that I've been sort of contemplating when it comes to Sony is that we have generations with Sony, don't we?
Of course.
And the hardware changes quite a lot. The form factor changes, everything changes.
Mm.
But if you look at any of the big companies these days that produce tech, they've almost standardized hardware. So your iPhone will always look the same, right? Your Samsung Galaxy will always look the same. Amazon devices, they're just replacing the one with the next and upgrading power, storage, RAM, etc., etc. I think PlayStation 6 is probably going to be closer to your PS5 than you're expecting. I don't think it's going to come out and be radically different.
I agree.
I just think it's going to be a more powerful PS5. And I think that's the way the handheld is going to go. We're talking about the iteration with the Portal over new OLEDs, new hardware coming out, new software coming out for it. I just think you're getting the Portal too. But it's just more powerful. That's my take on it, Davey. I don't know how that's laying for you.
I kind of agree. I kind of agree, to be honest. I mean, I've been quickly Googling what the Switch 2 is in comparison to what this says. So this says that the PS6 handheld is RDNA 5, 16 CU, and using a certain type of RAM, right? So I had a little look to see what that difference is compared to a Switch 2, just to give us some kind of stats, right? So the cores is 12 CU. Compared to 16. So this would be slightly more powerful than the Switch 2.
Okay.
Is what this is saying. And the RDNA 5 is a brand new AMD successor to the RDNA 3.5 found in the Ryzen AI 300 Strikes Point chips. So basically,
I know it well.
That's like a high-end mobile device
Yeah.
at the moment uses that chip. So it's a brand new chip for that. So basically would mean that it's around the same power, slightly more than a Switch 2 for a handheld. So
That doesn't feel as if it's advanced enough
to me,
for
that's
what you expect on a PS6.
to me for a handheld, that sounds perfect because that means that we can play PS5 stuff. So we know, like the game that Kami mentioned, Requiem, coming out.
Yep.
It's got Switch 2 version. Apparently, that runs 60, runs absolutely perfect, right? Even taking it out from docked, it runs fine. So I think from what we were hoping that a handheld device would be, which is that it can play your PS4 games as a minimum, this could do that, right? So I think this kind of goes along with what we're thinking in terms of it being able to run your PS4 game catalog and potentially PS5, but not PS6, which is what we kind of hoped. So
And stream PS6 then.
yeah,
that would be nice if it does all three.
If it could do locally PS4 and then most of the PS5 library,
I'm happy with that.
then you'd probably be happy.
I'd be very happy with that.
Yeah, and
But
it
if
should be
you're
PS6.
But back to my point, if you were expecting it to play PS6, those figures are too low.
No, it's not going to do it. It's not going to do it.
Yeah.
But I think this is where, like, what we've said about what we want from a handheld is that it does that PS4, potentially PS5, but even PS4, I'd be fucking happy with. I'd be over the fucking moon, and then Portal for the rest, right? But looking at this, it could probably run like a downgraded, clocked version of PS5. So I'm fucking cool with that. That sounds class. And there was those things that Sony were doing where they were having games where they could optimize in low efficiency modes, right? And the rumors were going alongside that was to future-proof them for handheld gaming, right? I didn't believe that. I thought it was just a case that it's to coincide with their eco targets within Sony, and that's what I believe it is. But it does add a little bit more fuel to the fire. That potentially there is something here that they are future-proofing certain titles for use within a handheld ecosystem. So I think it's interesting, right? And I think it's all you have to do, like we said with any of these, take it with a pinch of salt, because will the rumor mills has been going for a while. The amount of stuff I don't put in the doc that is rumors is nuts.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to future hardware stuff. But there seems to be more and more leaking with like the handheld stuff.
Yeah.
As more fuel to the fire, I think it's essentially, I won't be surprised when they come out with a full handheld at this point, which is a huge step from where we were 5 years ago.
Correct.
You know, where it felt like a fucking no chance they're ever going to do a Vita 2, right?
And we all thought the Portal, truthfully, would fail.
Yeah, we all thought it was going to be fucked.
Even me, who was on the positive side again
Yeah.
with the Portal, turned out to be great.
So I think the thing is you want to take from this, listener, is that it looks like as if the handheld's following what we want it to be.
Yeah.
As a base spec. Don't go into it thinking it's going to be PS6 level quality.
No.
Temper your expectation, go for that 4, potentially 5, and I think you're onto a winner. And I think with how much the Portal, as you said, is sold very, very well being a streaming device, you build that streaming in on top for the PS6 catalog, and you're onto an absolute golden winner.
That'd be so good. I'd just exclusively play on it.
Yeah, it'd be class.
It'd be really interesting to hear what our listeners and viewers sort of think on this topic, because this is something we're going to be discussing for time immemorial, aren't we? It's just, it's just going to go on and on and on till it happens, and then hell, we'll be talking about PS7 then, won't we?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
Write in the comments, guys. Email Davey if you dare. Get in the YouTube comments, and let's hear what you think about the future when it comes to Sony hardware.
Hell yeah! Do you believe the rumors?
Yeah,
let us know.
Let us know.
And with that brings quick news to a close, right?
It does. Yeah, that's all our quick news.
So.
Here we go. Phones out, boys.
Let's go through the quotes then, boys.
Okay.
Do you want to start with me? I got mine up.
Sure, yeah, go on.
Go on, Em.
Go on. First one, tough one. All right. Get over here.
Okay, well, it could be the game we both think it is. But it could also be like quite a few other games, right? This character appears in other games.
Ooh, you could be. It's also been quoted in other games as just.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It has. For this one, I'm looking for the character and the IP. You both know it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you want to take a stab?
Do you want to go first? You may as well have it.
Scorpion MK.
There you go. Well done.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
I thought I'd give it you just in case it was a bit of a.
Well,
I'm pretty sure in Split Fiction they said it, no?
Yeah, they say it in everything, don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fine. So Spence got that one.
Okay.
So Phil, you can have first guess on the next one. Then.
Great.
Such bullshit that.
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. Do you know what this is?
Well, you sent me the meme.
I did. Do you know what it is?
Yep.
Go on.
Go on, Spence.
I think I know what it is, but
What, do you want to have first guess? Just because you gave him the first one? Because if he guesses it, you're fucked.
Well, it's which one it is, isn't it?
Well, if you, it's you guys do it however you want to do it. I'll just tell you who's right or wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong then. I don't know. I think it's Metal Gear. Solid.
Oh.
Got the Spence.
I was gonna say yeah, MGS1.
Okay. Everyone know the character who does the quote?
Oh, good question. Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Isn't it? Isn't it when he's getting electrocuted?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Don't know then.
Getting crushed.
Getting crushed.
I'll give it to you anyway, because you guess Metal Gear Solid 1. But
Yeah, unless I say the character's name right now perfectly.
if you do, I might give it to you.
I don't even know any of the names.
Just say some names.
Well, the guy with the gun, Ocelot.
No,
it's definitely not. I knew it wasn't.
Nope. It is Cyborg Ninja. So it is Grey
Oh,
Fox.
that's who I was going to say as well.
It's Grey Fox when he's being crushed.
Yeah.
Underneath Metal Gear Rex by Liquid.
Yeah.
And he's there, and Liquid's saying to him, "You're gonna watch him die." And he's there, and he's like, "A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal." And then he shoots his gun at the radar and breaks the radar array. And Liquid's like, "No," because then he can't use the nuclear capabilities of the Metal Gear Rex. Fucking class. And then he dies.
Well, spoilers, bro.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. What the hell?
Grey Fox, man. What a character. But yeah, I'm glad you said Metal Gear Solid, because I definitely wouldn't have used Metal Gear.
Yeah.
He is in Metal Gear. He is in Metal Gear, to
well,
be fair.
Metal
Or Metal Gear 2.
Gear Solid.
But still.
It's crazy.
That's my ones. So well done. Point on the board for each of you.
One apiece. Seeing as we're doing this in a strange order, I'll go next. So the first one is strong hands. I like that.
Strong hands, I like that. I don't have a clue, Spence.
I also don't have a fucking clue. Strong hand. Who has strong hands?
Strong hands, I
Who
like
in
that.
all of gaming has strong hands?
Sounds like a female's quote to a man.
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
or
I
someone who's
like
gay.
strong hands. I like that.
Hmm.
And we've played this game.
Both of you have played it.
Oh, I've got a guess actually.
Go for it.
I've got a guess. What the fuck's it called? Oh my god. What's the mining game we played?
Mining game.
Yeah.
Oh, Rock and Stone.
Yeah.
Oh, D-Rock.
D-Rock
Galactic.
Galactic. That's what I'm gonna say. I reckon it's
Okay.
just something they say.
Strong hands. I like that. I reckon it's from Uncharted. Golden Abyss, since you're playing it.
Correct. I'm pretty sure it's where they're rappelling down the cliff.
Yeah, I thought it might be something
Yeah.
where she like Nate has to save her or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
she says she's strong.
Ah,
And
that's a
she's
good way to
flirting
go
with
that.
Nate.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Clever,
Well done,
mate.
Davey.
Clever thinking there.
Well done.
What's your second one, pal?
Okay, second one. I won't do it in the voice. We're already dead. You're just catching up.
I feel like I've heard that.
I know
say.
I've heard that too.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
but I don't know what from.
It's going to be some kind of like either virus or something, right? Surely.
We're already dead. You're just catching up.
I got nothing for this one either.
No, I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark because of what you did. I'm gonna say Club Skill.
And what are you going to say?
Oh, that's good actually. Good thinking. Yeah, I should have used my own tactics, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Really? Fuck. I know. Something from. It's too hard for a game that can't be mentioned. It goes way too hard, that line.
Yeah,
But I'm
it'd
gonna
be
go for it.
quotable, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be class. I'm gonna go for it though. A game that can't be mentioned. One of them.
Spencer got it right.
Is it Club Skill?
Congratulations. It is Clear Obscure.
Thank you for the tactic, brother.
Mate.
There we
My
go.
God, hell yeah.
I gave the answers away in what I've been playing. Couldn't really get a Pragmata quote that well.
Yeah.
Nothing that memorable.
Plus you
Yeah.
haven't played it.
Yeah, actually, plus you haven't played
Yeah,
it.
wouldn't
So
be allowed.
those two games you have played, so fulfills the requirement.
Ben's doing very well. I got to either clean sweep this now to get a 3, or you and me, we have to somehow not get one each. Otherwise, we're both taking shots.
Right, first one. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate. Human beings can choose the kind of life that they want to live.
Goes hard, that, doesn't
Yeah.
it? I reckon.
You're going to go first, you?
I'm gonna have a guess.
Go on.
I don't know it. Do you know it?
No, definitely not.
I'm gonna have a guess. Do you mind if I go first?
Be my
It's a
guest.
total guess. I reckon it's something from Devil May Cry.
I think it possibly can be from Clear Obscure again.
It's Metal Gear Solid.
Is it?
Is it really?
Yeah, fuck knows when. Because it's just on
Who
this
says
website.
it?
I have no idea. It just says it's from Metal Gear Solid, but I know it's from MGS1 because the other quotes say which MGS they're from and which game they're
Can
from.
you read it again?
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate. Human beings can choose the kind of life that they want to
I
live.
bet it's Sniper Wolf.
Yeah,
I bet it's Sniper Wolf when she's dying.
I bet it is as well.
Now you've said it. I bet it's Sniper Wolf.
Damn.
That's fucking annoying.
Damn.
That's really annoying.
So he's won.
Means nothing, to be fair.
Oh no, but it's now which one of us gets the next. If
Oh,
one of
yeah.
us gets the
Yeah,
next one,
yeah.
it's
Okay.
all to play for this one, Phil.
Oh.
The issue is, I'm pretty confident you've both played this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Pretty confident.
Yeah.
That goes
Bloodborne.
well.
Either way,
Yeah.
it's going to be a stab in the dark.
Fear the old
Yeah.
War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other.
Goes hard. That goes
Hmm.
really fucking hard. I'd have a guess again, but it's just a fucking shot in the dark. You can guess first if you like.
I think it could be another Metal Gear quote.
That'd be crazy to do too.
All right, maybe I don't then. It could be in Metal Gear. It's like, say it again, Spence.
War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other.
Can you do it in the voice of Solid Snake, please?
War. It's not Metal Gear, but I'll do it. War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other.
Oh, it does sound like he's playing a bluff, though, doesn't it?
A game
Sounds like-
I potentially could have.
Yeah, but he would have known, wouldn't he, that
It's
we both
a
played it.
extreme, one of the most popular games of all time.
Of all time.
I got a guess.
It's not from what you think it'd be from.
God of War.
I reckon it's from a COD.
You think?
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, shut up. It's not COD.
Which
is it?
one?
It's not. He's doing this. It's not really COD.
Which one?
I don't know. 4?
It's from GTA 4. Have you played GTA 4?
He's such a
Fuck,
dick. He always
no, I
does
haven't
this.
played
So you and me got a shot in the dock then, Phil.
Yeah, there we go. Well, great.
Well done, Spence.
Game I haven't
Yeah,
played.
it's just,
Yeah.
it's just looking on this list because I don't know any anyway. But I should do what you do, where you nick it from games you play at the minute.
Well, don't
That's
tell us
clever.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
we'll know that now.
Well, yeah, great.
But on this list, they're either you'd never know where it's from,
Mm.
or it's the most obvious quote in the fucking world. So pick your poison.
If I'd done it from games I played, it would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
It's that bombshell. Spence winning. You and me get a shot in the dock. We should move it on to the topic.
Stop. Topic time.
Here we are with the topic, and today's topic is an absolute juicer. It is on the day of our Lord, the 8th of February.
The day of our Lord. You've said that a few times.
I
on the
do like it. I
podcast.
like it. I quite like it.
Yeah. Comes across as if we're quite religious.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I am.
Yeah.
Our Lord in heaven.
Concord.
I remember when you did the Lord's Prayer, didn't you? Live
Oh,
on
I
the show.
love that clip.
That was
man.
such a good
and,
prayer.
and the feedback we had was quite interesting. So
They were like,
if,
you got it all wrong.
if you want to dig into the archives and have
We
a
were
look through
battered.
that,
It's on our shorts. We clipped it. And I've seen that clip several times. I love it.
That's a
Me
great
and
one.
Dave,
Top it up.
so it's me with green screen, like so sick.
So good. So on the day of our Lord, 8th of February, 2026, it is still a rumour that the
Hmm.
state of play is happening this week.
Yeah.
With that in mind, we're taking it that the gospel of Jeff Grubb is true and that there is a state of play happening in the next couple of weeks. And so with that, we've got a little thing that we do, which is a safe, possible, and a crazy. So we each bring 3 predictions, one that is safe, one that is possible, one that is crazy. Quite easy to follow. Now, what happens is if any of these come in and they're right, then we get different shot counts to award to give out at the next big quiz. So for a safe, it's 1 point. Possible, 2. Crazy, 3. Very easy. The more shot counts go up, the more specific you either need to be, or they need to be proper out there.
Yeah.
So that if it's, we will debate them to see if they're allowed as we go. Now, we always kick off with Spence. Give me your safe.
Okay, so I've got my safe. I have a possible somewhere in my mind that I'm trying to find it.
Go on.
You've got a bit of time, mate. So,
Yeah,
so
so
you
I'm
don't
gonna-
have to
I'm-
list them all off.
I'm going to use this
Yeah.
time. But my safe, trop con,
Oh.
showing
okay.
out,
As just safe.
is
Okay.
safe,
Okay.
You're going to have to give us a bit more than that, I think.
of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've got 2 things written down, and I'm choosing which one to say.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm going to say, and which one do I want to say? Sod it. Let's just go balls to the wall. Why not? A bit of fun. I'm going to say date.
Oh.
Well, the game gets dated.
Yeah, because we still don't have a date for it.
I'd accept that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it's not happening.
Is that like the actual date or like a release window?
no,
so
I'm
it's
going to say
summer?
an actual date. I want to say an actual date.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I know. For a
Big
safe as well.
balls.
The other things I was going to
Very
say.
fucking. I would have probably gone for a possible on this, but yeah, you're
Oh,
fine for a
Sam,
safe.
I was going to say also 4 characters and a new beta, but I'll take date.
That's very
So,
wishful thinking.
Just to
that.
let you know, my possible that would have made the cut if you didn't go for this was Tokon new trailer 4+ characters shown. That was enough for a possible for me.
I would have gone very similar to that, actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Probably
well.
less characters. I would have committed slightly less
So
than you.
I done 4+ just
Yeah,
in case
yeah.
of 2 new teams.
Yeah.
So I've been quite clever with mine today. They worded quite specifically in a way to give me a little bit more wiggle room.
I rate that. I rate
Right.
that. Play the game,
Yeah,
bro.
fair play.
'Cause
4+.
you can word it however you want. We can still be like, no.
Yeah,
So,
of
yeah,
course.
it's fine.
of course.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, there you
Very
go.
true.
I'm quite happy with that for
Yeah.
a safe Spence.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
specific. All right.
I have faith. Plus, it's what I want.
Yeah.
So that's why it's there.
It's got to be, man.
I can't just say something I think will happen. I
It-
want this.
It's got to be fucking shown, doesn't it? It's
Yeah.
got to be. Dates brave, mind.
I
But
know,
yeah, fair enough.
But I want a date. So it's fine.
I think there's something we all want, and we all want more info on. I think we were quite surprised at the last show we didn't receive any news on Tokon.
Nope,
And
nothing.
we got a little bit worried, didn't we? So unless they include it in this show, and I think it will be included, I think
Agreed.
including it is pretty obvious, but the date goes hard.
Goes hard.
Potentially,
For safe.
you know, where I would have landed with this one is that it's included in the show, and we get a character reveal, because that's what we want from this game.
Yeah.
Is the next set of characters, be that 2 new characters, be that 4 new characters,
Yep.
be that 8 new characters. We want some more content for this.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. So I really hope you're right.
Yeah, this was my possible, and then I thought of something better, so I bumped it down to safe. And now I can't remember what the possible was.
You should have dialed this down.
I know, bro.
We would have been quite happy with Tokon new character show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, but I want a date, so it's fine.
Fair
I'm
enough.
happy to lose it because if it comes through, yes.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
mate. We'll remember this. Go on then, Phil. What's your safe, pal?
My safe, and I think it's between 2 kind of big dicks, really, that sit amongst the video game contingent that's out there. And we're all expecting news on these 2 big games. So I'm going to have to flip the coin. And on this one, I think I'm going to go for Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet.
As a safe. You guys are fucking mental.
That's what my possible was, you dick. Fuck. No.
I really think it's about time that we get more on this. We haven't seen a hell of a lot, and I think there's a lot of intrigue, a lot of conversation. I think it's a current topic. That alongside maybe another Marvel game that possibly you'll mention in a second. But I think we need some juice. We need something big, and I think State of Play in February to like kick us down the road a little bit. Nothing crazy. I'm not expecting, too much out of this. I'm just expecting an update with this one. I'm going to keep it brief.
Fair. I'm happy with that, mate. I think for a safe, that's it's quite brave actually. For a safe.
Yeah.
I had this too in my possibles, and I may have to rely on using it. Mine's much more got more juice to it for it being a possible. So I might keep this. I might have to use it. But yeah, very happy for a safe for that one, pal.
Okay.
Me too, I'm happy. That was going to be my possible, and I forgot.
So to put it into what safes should be, mine is a marathon trailer with the open trial date announcement.
That's what I've just put in my possible.
I never accept
See,
that.
I was
going to
say, when I said that though, when I was going to say it, I was going to say, if you want, I could swap my possible and my safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is mine. This is mine. So marathon trailer with the date for when the open beta is happening.
I mean, I can't not accept that. I think that is
Safe,
pretty
innit?
safe.
Yeah.
Sony are pushing Marathon. It seems to be received very well. It is the current topic that a lot of people are talking about. We've referenced it quite a lot on this show already. So yeah, I'd expect to see it alongside Tokon and hopefully Intergalactic at this show. That would be one hell of a State of Play if we got all those 3.
Yeah,
I'd be
fantastic.
very happy.
Yeah.
Be a great one. Well,
Class.
there you go. I'm glad you guys are happy with that.
Stop letting me check my phone. I don't have one now.
Fuck. Possible then, pal.
Maybe you two go off your possibles and I'll think.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Because I cannot. I don't have one. They've both
to you
been
then, Phil.
taken.
Okay, so my possible is a game that I don't think either of you will end up playing, and it's a game I referenced on the last show but didn't get a lot of time to sort of talk about it. I'm of course talking about Atomic Heart 2. I love the first Atomic Heart. It's a game I think you played a little bit of, but fell out of love very quickly.
Yeah, put about 3 or 4 hours in.
Due to the combat style, because it was quite slow, quite clunky, wasn't it, initially?
That's right.
But as soon as you get wrapped up in that story, there's a lot to it, and it's a well-supported game. They've had about 8 DLCs, and I'm not even joking. It just keeps on going, and they've done an ultimate collection of Atomic Hearts. I've only played the base game, but absolutely sweated it and loved it. I should go back and get the platinum. I love some of those extra dungeons that were in the game, the kind of test zones, very Portal-esque areas of Atomic Hearts. And I'm putting this in there purely because it's an IP that I want to see, and we got a sprinkling of it, didn't we?
We did.
At a previous show. I just want to see some gameplay this time.
Okay, so it's Atomic Heart 2 at the State of Play with
Gameplay trailer.
Gameplay trailer.
Gameplay trailer for Atomic Heart 2.
I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with that. Yeah,
Yep.
that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So if it's over to me, Wolverine shown, new trailer, date set.
Okay.
So it's in Q3 at the moment. We know it's a fall launch. We don't know any more than that. This is a hard date set. For
Okay.
Wolverine.
I'm okay with that as well.
I was expecting this one as well. If it's not Intergalactic, I'm expecting Wolverine.
Yeah, it's one of the
We're
two,
not
isn't it?
getting both because they're that alongside GTA. They're the big three, aren't they?
Yeah.
For this year. You know, the game that kind of you mentioned, we've seen enough, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it comes out like in a couple of weeks.
Exactly.
There's no reason of that being included.
I reckon it
but-
will be though.
I know, probably it will
Yeah,
be.
it will be.
But you're right. Wolverine's got to be there, hasn't it? If Intergalactic's not,
I
and
imagine.
vice versa.
I did have a second possible, just to let you guys know, which was Intergalactic shown 2027 or no date,
Wow.
Wow,
which is the second possible.
that'd be sad.
I don't reckon it's out. It's not out this year.
No, I don't think it's out
Don't
this year
worry.
either.
Nope.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
If
No
it is,
way.
if it is out this year, it's very late in the year.
Yeah,
But
I can't see it.
I think they've got to build it though.
Not
we've
with
seen
GTA.
we've
out.
seen one small snippet of it, haven't we? We haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I imagine they show a trailer. That's
Yeah.
why I think it's either they don't put a date on it
Hmm.
or.
Well, I didn't say date,
2027.
so
No, no,
Yeah.
But no, fair enough. Back to you then, Spence. You had time to think.
all right, in any form, media molecule mentioned.
Absolute cunt. That's my crazy.
Never.
My crazy was new project from Media Molecule announced. We aren't impressed. That was my crazy. That I've been like, oh, you guys gonna love my crazy.
That's crazy.
Fucking dick, man. I
So
gotta use my
good.
backup crazy. Shit.
My fault. But yeah, how's that?
I mean,
I'm happy with possible.
we are expecting
They've got to
something-
be at
'cause-
some point.
because they're still on the payroll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
somehow.
When are they coming out with that Clay game that you keep talking about?
Clay Fighter 2. or
Clay
whatever.
Fighter, yeah.
Clay Fighter 2, Return of the Model Man. Yeah, no idea.
With Stephen Fry as
Yeah.
voiceover.
Who's the announcer?
You'd think, yeah. In my heart of hearts, though, I truly believe we are not seeing anything from Media Molecule this generation. So I think it's fine.
What
I-
are they doing then? They've
Fuck
got to be doing
knows, bro.
something.
They're doing something, but we don't know
Yeah.
what. Like, it's just mental
Mm,
behavior.
mm.
I'm happy with this being impossible. I
Yeah.
honestly, I think this year, we have to hear from Media Molecule.
Yes.
We have to hear from them. We have to hear from Bend.
Yeah.
Like,
or it's
surely.
like we're hearing that they've got cut.
That's
right.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
if they announced anything. That's what I want to hear.
They're not going to announce their cut at the state of play, are they?
yeah,
Yeah.
we binned them off.
Well, the joke is,
Yes.
Media Molecule are dead.
Let's
Sack
go,
Boy's dead.
baby.
It just comes in a big coffin.
And everyone just like, woo!
Yeah, great.
Tune in later where we behead the staff.
Fucking hell. I'm happy with that. So what was it again, you're possible? Go for it again.
Media Molecule in any form.
In any form. Yeah. fine.
Okay, yeah,
Happy with that.
fine.
Crazies then. You ready for your
Yeah,
crazies,
I got my
Spence?
Spence?
crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. This is crazy because we know what they were working on got axed. So it's what are they doing now? Blue Point's next game announced. That is it.
Not enough.
No, you don't think?
No, we need some substance,
No,
don't we?
not enough for a crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
We had previously before. The last two of these I've done
Mm.
have been what Blue Point's doing.
Mm.
And I was going to reuse one of mine that I did before. Now you've taken my fucking Media Molecule one.
I like that one. That was good.
So yeah, give me some more deets on this
Okay.
crazy.
I'm gonna say it's their first original game. With
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll stop talking then.
That's,
happy with
that's
that.
probably enough.
I'm
Yeah.
happy with that.
Yeah, say less.
So an original game.
Yeah.
Not a
Where
remake.
were you
one.
going to go with that? We won't include it.
I was just gonna say with a trailer, but
Okay.
I mean, sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I take that.
Yeah.
I think it's not happening. Same as my possible ain't happening. But crazy for a reason.
Fair. All right, then coming over to Captain Crazy. So on
Captain Crazy.
on these data plays, I've seen a recent trend towards hardware and Sony supporting hardware. We just had a big topic within our news talking about future hardware that we possibly see somewhere in the distant future. So I'm going to say my crazy, and we all know how bought into the ecosystem of PC Sony are. They've just released new speakers that you can plug into your PC, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to go out on a limb and go all crazy, and I'm going to say they're going to come out with a mouse and keyboard.
That,
Sony branded mouse and keyboards for the PC.
that is crazy.
You can see it happening though, right?
And they would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd buy them.
You've got your Sony speakers that look like PlayStation speakers. Then you've got your Sony
You got your Sony monitor.
And
and the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
do you know what
Yeah.
it is as well?
Yeah, why not?
most games,
Sure,
yeah.
sure, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd fuck with it heavy
Yeah.
because most games like Apex, we try to play, keyboard and mouse just doesn't work. So what if this makes you can play PS5 games with keyboard and mouse?
They're optimized specifically for playing PlayStation stuff on PC. It's a very small niche market, but that is becoming more like it's growing, I would say.
Well, the recent rumor mill has been the fact that because Xbox are going to be going down the PC open source, they'd
Yeah.
be able to work with Steam,
Yeah.
that Sony are no longer putting any of the shit on PC apart from live service games. But
Maybe that kiboshes my my crazy, but it's
No,
crazy
just,
for a reason.
It's a rumor though. It's
Yeah,
not confirmed.
course,
It's
of
not.
course.
It's not
Yeah.
confirmed in any like fucking shareholder meetings or anything. So
Yeah.
it is just a fucking rumor that some nerds made up. So
Plus, mate, if they do it, I'll buy it.
dude,
It'd be
I,
lovely, wouldn't it?
I
It'd be
don't see why not.
beautiful.
Like Joseph, my stepson, he plays on keyboard and mouse on Roblox on
Mm.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd be prime market for it.
If you remember the Sega Dreamcast, we had a keyboard and mouse for the Sega
We
Dreamcast
did, and we
To
had a
play-
VMU.
to play Phantasy Star Online back in the day.
Very
And
true.
GameCube pad. That was a massive GameCube pad with a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah,
I was just about to reference the keyboard that we had on GameCube as well. So
PS3 had a clip-on keyboard on the top of it
Yeah,
for when you're
remember
doing
that.
voice chat.
That was
It was ass. Yeah, it's terrible.
for PlayStation Home, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
what a
With your
game.
Bluetooth
Yeah.
headset.
Yeah, I had my Metal Gear Solid
You
4
did, yeah.
headset.
I had my bone jaw or jawbone.
Jawbone.
Because they were all the rage back
They
in the
were,
day.
they
I had
were,
one
yeah.
of those clipped in. Love that. Took a long time to get that connected to the PlayStation. And then if you wanted to connect it to your phone, it was an absolute pain in the arse.
Yeah.
But Bluetooth's moved on a long way now.
Long way.
So yeah, I'm saying Sony are going to go into the mouse and keyboard business.
Why not?
happily.
I'm happy with
Not only am I happy for you to have it, I want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool.
I
They've
reckon
done
it'd be cool.
speakers, so why not? Why not?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys will allow this. And if you don't allow it, I'm going to have to think on my feet, right? Because this is my backup one.
Yeah.
God of War remake, Blue Point doing it.
You've said this one before.
I have, and I fully stand by it. I reckon it's a cert. It's not cert. But I reckon if you don't allow it, I've got a backup. But again, it is Blue Point.
I don't know how crazy that
It's
is,
not
right?
that crazy because they've been rumored for a while. The God of War remakes.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is Blue Point doing it.
Blue.
Yes, that's the one makes it crazy
Yeah.
because the rumor at the moment is that it's a 2.5D God of War.
Hmm.
It's going to be like its own standalone thing.
Yeah.
That's the rumor mill that's been going around like crazy. So this one, I'm saying no, they're going back to God of War 1, remaking it.
Oh, that makes it more crazy then.
God of War.
If he's going against the current trend of the rumor.
Yeah, the rumor is this is 2.5D
Yeah,
God
yeah,
of
yeah.
War.
I've heard that.
It's not that. I'm saying this is Blue Point doing a ground up remake, like when we played the Ragnarok DLC and they had those flashback moments, like that. But Blue Point doing it.
This year?
I'm not going into that. It's already fucking out there. It's already out there.
I would happily. I think I'd accept it.
Yeah, if Spence
Because-
accepts it, I accept it.
Blue Point doing that would basically be like them making their own game, which they're not. I put it as my crazy, but I don't think it's going to happen because that's like whenever they remake a game, it's the exact same game, just with a lick of paint.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
that
some
is like,
improvements. It would be re-envisioning it, yeah,
yeah,
but as a remake.
they don't do that. So I'm happy with that.
Who else is a possible that could step into those shoes and remake God of War?
From first party, I can't
Yeah.
really think of anyone.
No, there isn't.
The people that could do it and do like the 2.5D one
Hmm.
could be Bend, right?
Yeah.
Bend could be doing that. That could be what they're
But didn't
on.
we have a multiplayer kind of Dane's Gone kind of rumor for a very long time?
No, there was a rumor there was going to be a multiplayer God of War game.
Yeah.
That Bend were doing.
Oh, well, possibly then.
That was them.
Yeah.
That was that rumor. And no, I think that was Blue Point.
Blue Point were working on a live service game, but when Concord failed, it got axed.
We won that God of War one.
I don't know, but I know it was a live service game.
There was something in there where it was either them or Bend. I can't remember now. Audience, you have to reach out to us on the socials and let us know. My mind's twigging on one of those. I'm not sure. I think there's so many question marks at the moment with Media Molecule, with Bend.
Yeah.
And fuck, we haven't seen what Santa Monica's new project is yet, even though, I'll let them off it. Rack won that long ago.
Yeah. I think Santa Monica's the one people are expecting. And most people think Blue Point and Bend aren't doing anything this gen.
That'd be wild.
I know.
What a waste. Especially Blue Point. Like, for me, if you didn't allow it, then it would be Bloodborne remake.
Yeah.
Half-Life 3.
Yeah. Bloodborne remake. Blue Point doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it seems like the right time
Hmm.
for Blue Point to come out and show what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I got more faith in them than I do Media Molecule.
Yeah.
Media Molecule ain't showing fuck, bro. God, I hope they
No.
do. And I hope it'd be wild if we love it. You know?
Well, the next Minimal.
Yeah, imagine it's
podcast.
good.
Yeah, imagine we love it. That'd be
And
great.
we're
to be
walking
back on.
back 129 episodes of the podcast.
Well-
going, actually, all that, we were wrong.
What would it
Yeah.
have to be
Yeah.
though to love it? Surely
Just something good.
Little Big Planet 1 remake, ground up.
Oh, no.
It wouldn't be that. They'd have to come out with something new, something groundbreaking, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that's what they always try and do.
Mm.
Like, Little Big Planet was that. And then that other world-building thing that I can't remember off the top of my head.
Dreams, yeah.
Dreams. That tried to be that idea, didn't it? But they
Yeah.
went too big with
They-
it.
I like Dreams. I like Dreams a lot.
They just need to do what fucking Team Asobi did. Just make a competent platformer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we
Get
need
back
to
in
do.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a better Sackboy. Yeah.
Make some money.
That's all I need.
But they won't.
They won't. It was some bollocks.
Yeah.
Some pretentious ass bollocks.
They'll keep just taking freaking Sony's money and popping off on
and doing
holiday.
fuck all with
Because
it.
they're
Yeah.
doing niche.
Absolutely nothing. But there you go.
Imagine they listen.
I fucking hope they do.
I hope they
Imagine
do.
they have it on in the office and then we just slagged them for half an hour.
We do every single fucking like it's 1 in 5
Mate,
episodes they get.
They
punched.
have it on
Mm.
whilst they're led in a pile of cash laughing.
Yeah.
They do not care, bro.
No.
They're there laughing. They're like, oh yeah, PlayStation keyboard.
Wankers.
We're about to blow their fucking mind with Clay Fighter 2. Oh,
Come on, Steven, get out there. Help us out.
Oh, dear God. Well, that is the end of our predictions.
Mm.
We will hopefully learn whether or not we're right or wrong, if there even is.
Yeah, let's hope the state of play happens.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah, I hope so. Hopefully we're right. There's some good stuff. If we were all right on everything that came out today, it'd be like the fucking best showcase
Mate, I'd
ever.
settle for one thing being kind of right.
Dude, we're lucky if we do get one thing,
Yeah.
right? We never get
Yeah,
anything.
no.
The only thing I'm pretty confident on, and I bet you I'm wrong. It's a blog post. Would be that there'd be a marathon trailer,
Hmm.
and they'll be like, "Look forward to the beta. More details on the blog," and then it would be announced in there, and I won't get the fucking point. It's
No.
always shit like that.
It wouldn't be a blog after the state of play. We're doing a marathon showcase. That's where they announce it. Yeah.
I always get fucked over
That
like
could have
that.
been impossible. That's quite a good one, actually.
Yeah, well, I always get fucked over like that. We'll wait and see. Audience, I'd love to know your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen in the state of play? Write into the email pswetrust@gmail.com, hit us up on any of the socials, or join in on the conversation in real time on the Discord, which is what people have done to get featured into the show.
Quite a lot recently as well.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to see you over there. All the links to join the Discord and all the socials are in the episode description. If you are new here or you don't know the drill, we are driving up our subscriber numbers on both Spotify, on YouTube, on any way you listen to your podcast services. And we really appreciate everyone that's gone on and followed the show and put a rating on. We're holding strong at 4.9. Which is fantastic. We had quite a few ratings go on last episode, so thank you every single person that did that. Really, really appreciate you, and really appreciate all the growth that we've had on Spotify over the last couple of months. It's been crazy how much we've grown on there. Thank you ever so much. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Keep supporting us however you can. If that's sharing it with somebody, if it's going on to people you meet down the pub about some random questions about how good they are, you're all doing your part, right? You're all doing your part. I appreciate each and every single one of you. But that brings episode 129 to a close. I've been Davey.
I've been Phil.
And I've been Spencer.
Take care, guys.
Peace.
In PS We Trust is hosted by Davey, Phil, and Spencer. You can write into the show via our email, pswetrust@gmail.com. Our Twitter is @InPSWeTrust. To find each of us online, follow our Twitters @SSJDavey, @PhilipHoy, @SpenPie_. Thank you for listening. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. See ya.